At least the game's up. Alright, let me bring up chat separately. Hang on. Be 1 second. Where is chat only? Alright, cool. Please confirm for me that this is working again, since I apparently am not allowed to Alt-Tab to check whether or not the game actually appears the way it is supposed to. So where were we here?
Oscar?
Yes,
We were
Kate
stopped
Walker.
in some
I am
random
awaiting your
place.
instructions.
Oscar, we have a serious problem. How can we carry on our journey if this train doesn't want to budge?
Alright, cool.
What are our options?
Every clock has its key, Kate Walker. Keep looking.
Every
Well, I hope you're
clock
right.
has its
Let me go see
key.
what I can find.
That is an interesting turn of a phrase.
Oscar, there's no way you could help me find a way to wind the train back up again?
Rust awaits my every movement if I leave this train, Kate Walker. And what would you do with a rusty engine driver?
That's fair.
Not a lot, I suppose.
I mean, kind of hard to argue with that.
Oscar, I think that Hans Vorarlberg once stayed in this town after he left Valladolid. Maybe this wasn't a chance stopover after all.
Nothing is left to chance in a railroad network.
You agree with me then?
Uh-huh.
We have no concrete proof to support your hypothesis. The train stopped because the clockwork mechanism is unwound. That is the only concrete evidence we have, Kate Walker.
Oh,
I was
okay.
just hoping for a little imagination on your part, Oscar.
Why would you hope for
No,
that, Kate?
Kate Walker. I am only
Kate.
an automaton, Kate Walker.
Kate.
This
Alright, what else do you
train
have to
might be
say?
a wonder of technology, but the engine's limited autonomy is a liability. You got to admit that.
I am afraid I refuse to entertain this consideration, Kate Walker.
Okay.
And to think that when I first became a lawyer, I was worried I'd get stuck behind a desk.
Oh, she is an actual
Is
lawyer,
something
not just like
wrong,
a paralegal
Kate
or something.
Walker?
Good.
Is the restaurant car service not to your liking? Would you like another pillow?
Don't worry, Oscar. Everything's just hunky-dory.
Wow.
And you are just hunky-dory, too.
This character, though.
Oscar, see you later, alligator.
In a while,
Kate Walker. It's amazing. Like, I I love how well he subverts known, like, idioms and just, you know, he's doing his best. He's doing his best. And you gotta respect that. Alright, can I do anything in here? Is there anything I want to do while I'm in here?
No point weighing myself down.
Oh, okay. I guess not. Alright. Well, time to brave the outside world and find out just what's going on. Well, it's certainly not going that way. So hopefully this is an actual train stop. It kind of is an actual train stop. There's birds, certainly. Angry birds. Alright, I guess I'm not going over there. What do I have here? I got all this stuff. So I gotta find, like, bird seed or something in order to get up this ladder? With that reaction, though. Alright. What's out here? Everything is overgrown. We've got this, like, jungle aesthetic going on. Is there anything I can interact with out here? Nope. I can just go up the steps again. Alright. Oh no, there's more jungle out this way. Okay. Let's explore the jungle. Really scary birds. And then roots. And wow. Yeah, this place could use a tree trimmer or two. Where's the gardening automatons when you need them? Did I really just walk through, like, 3 screens of jungle? Just for the sake of getting to this door?
I can't go that way.
Just for the sake of not being able to get through this door? Alright, there's a lot of jungle going on. I get it. I get it. There's jungle. There is jungle and bird noises. Alright. I guess we're crossing the steps. Lots of birds, lots of jungle. Alright, now we're on the other side of the tracks. But there is yet more other side of the other side of the tracks. What's down this way? Wow, Kate, please. You're killing me here. What have we got? Oh my god, it's a dude. We found a dude. Wait, first I have to pick this thing up, and then we can talk to the dude. Slowly but surely. Do the thing, Kate. Thanks. What did I get? A hook? Wow, that's a little freaky. Alright, yeah, we're not giving him the hook. We're just talking to him.
Hello.
You're on my train, I see.
That
Yes,
was
I've
that
come
was
from
great.
Valadilen.
Like looking at me
It's been a
until
long
I talk
time
to
since I've seen
him,
a train here.
and then
Students, do you
immediately
bring
look
students with
away.
No, I traveled alone.
Students.
Well, almost alone.
Who is this dude?
I remember around the start of fall, trains would bring kids from all around the world here to study zoology and botany, paleontology, and all that stuff. This was a great university.
And it
Who
isn't
are
still
you?
great today, then?
Today, well,
All right. Well, let's get right down to business. How do
All
I
these
bird?
birds in a station. It's amazing.
All right, that's not particularly
no
useful.
ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of
Aha.
the prestigious
Barockstadt University.
Ornithological Collection.
Okay.
Over the years, this aviary has housed some of the most fantastic species.
Why does
from
the
all
train
over
drive
world.
through the aviary?
And I am not exactly your typical station master either. This little world is my responsibility, and that is no easy task.
Yeah.
I
All
can
right.
well believe you.
And you know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony.
Oh
And
man.
one day some explorer introduced a couple of cuckoos from the Amazon. Whoa,
It wasn't a good idea?
Amerzone?
nightmare. You know, cuckoos lay their
Emerson?
eggs in the nests of other species, right? Now, what's more, they also push the host's eggs out of the nest so that they receive all the mother's attention, right? Accursed cuckoos. Nightmare.
I see what you mean. That's one tricky
That's
bird.
one tricky
And there's
bird.
nothing you can do to stop it?
The faculty declared the bird a protected species. If it wasn't for our mechanical eagle, we were sitting on a
mechanical eagle.
major ornithological catastrophe.
You have an automaton here?
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted on rails in the air. It
Rails.
passes through and it swoops down to collect parasite eggs. But heck, the dang eagle's been out of order for several years. Impossible to collect the eggs myself.
Why not?
Huh.
I can't climb up the gangway. I fell off it several months back, and I still have a pain in my spine. Not to mention the vertigo I've been getting. I only have to look up in the air. Whoa.
You poor soul. That must be very hard.
So I'm to assume that this is a human then that I'm talking to, not an automaton.
Soon the rectors
Because
are
I'm
gonna notice.
not
The
sure.
trouble store, big trouble. I'm worried. Yep, worried.
What are the odds on there still being rectors at this university? Amerzone?
I'm sorry to junk up your station like this, but the spring
Can't get over
mechanism
that.
on my train needs winding.
A spring-operated locomotive. There's a thing.
Yeah, and an impractical thing, too.
Yeah, I always dreamed of taking a train, but now I'm over the hill. And someone has to take care of the birds,
Always
after all.
dreamed of taking a train. Wow, these are some
The
real,
name Hans Vorarlberg doesn't mean anything.
not
to you
even
by
real.
chance,
These are
does
some
it?
people. These are some
You really
personalities.
think I'd remember one little name from the thousands that pass through this station?
Yeah, all right, all right. I'm slowly but
I feel
surely
like
getting
I've
to
lost my
understand
way
your
a little
gimmick.
here. I could really do with your help.
Hey, anything I can do, miss, you just let me know.
Well,
Have you been the station master of Barukstadt for a long time?
Barukstadt.
I've never had another job. Now, you tell me, are you in charge of this train?
No,
Kinda.
I mean, I'm not sure.
So what's your thing here? You come here to do some bookworming over at the university?
Well,
the university
sort of.
still around?
I'm always looking for new information.
Well, you don't seem to know a lot. And about that train, it's gonna get in the way if you leave it there, that's for sure.
Uh-huh.
In fact, I'm a lawyer and I'm conducting a pretty unusual investigation.
Investigation, huh? Hey, I'm just a station master. I don't know too much about anything.
Well, you never know.
Cover
Anybody
your
could be
ass.
significant in this case.
See, nobody actually tells me anything, so my hands are totally clean.
I
Wow.
never implied they weren't.
All right.
You don't know where I might find equipment to wind up my train springs.
So that is my
do you?
current mission. Get my
Not this
train
station, that's for
wound.
sure. And I would know. You might want to try near the wall. So, thinking of staying for long, miss?
No. I mean, I don't know, actually. 1 or 2 days tops. You see, I've got to wind my train back up so that I can continue my journey.
Should have brought a portable winder with you.
Just, if you stay here too long, I might get in trouble. The train should stop, then leave again. That's the rule. Besides, your machine's disturbing the birds.
Maybe you could take me up to this wall? If there were 2 of us, we could find what I need to wind up my train even quicker.
Miss, forgive me, I gotta stick with the rules. You know, I have...
Yeah, you're remarkably unhelpful, buddy.
Superiors at the university, you understand.
I am
won't disturb you any longer,
100%
Mr.
certain
Station Master.
Welcome to
that there's
Barrow.
nobody at the university, and he is completely cracked out and doing his own thing, and has been doing his own thing for who knows how long, with zero oversight. Like, there's just no way this is part of a functioning ecosystem. Do I want to go? Wait, can I go this way? I can go this way. Blessed be. What is there this way? Just my train, right? And a bird. Go get the bird! The bird ran away. Oh, there's a lot of stuff this way. There's a lot of this way to go. For instance, there's stairs. How lucky. Whoa, there's a lot of this way. Oh, dude, it's the elephants from the random piece of art that I found. Cool. Well, mammoths, I guess. A consistent theme, these mammoths.
That thing looks like the winding machine I used in the Valladolid station.
Does it?
I've got to find a way of getting the train up here.
Oh, well, that seems easy. Relatively. Will you keep walking? Girl. There's so much space to cover. Can I get over here? Like, is there a way to cross? Doesn't look like it. This thing, though. Can I can't really do anything here, can I? Huh, alright, alright. More's the pity. Well then, are you ready for the exciting walk back to the train? 'Cause I sure am. Exciting, slow-paced jog. This is a heck of a thing, though. Like, the setting here, I don't even know what's going on. This is wild. Like, there's this turbine thing over here. Get up. No? Alright, then. The creek and the... I guess it's a winding station over there. And a ton of ruins. This place really does not look well kept. Station master or no? Also, really, like, I'm still on this combined train station and aviary. Like, who thought this one up? Get a move on, girl. Keep going. I didn't say you could stop.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker!
Oh.
Come over here, please! I have something to say to you!
Okay, Oscar. I'm coming. As soon as you have slowly and painstakingly walked back inside the train. Can I go? No, there's nothing over there. We're just going over here. Don't get distracted, Kate. Stay on target. Alright, buddy. What you got for me? Say the
Yes,
words.
Oscar, what is it?
A message has arrived for you.
What?
Message?
From who?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest
Alright,
authority at
I
the
guess
university.
there are rectors.
They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now. Sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to talk to the rectors. Damn near killed her. Alright, let's go talk to some university people. I bet university people are a good idea. Nothing is a good idea. Barockstadt was a mistake. Wait, can I go anywhere else from here? Can I go that way? Oh, I can go all the directions. No, there's so much to explore. Faster, Kate. Kate. Oh, look, it's a thing. What is this? Gesellschaft der Ochlusen?
I need a key.
Of course. How about a hook? A hook is like a key, right? Maybe I can just break the... No. Alright, alright. And then a phone? In case of problems, contact the following number. I can't even read the number. 27666742. Okay. 27666742. Oh, and I have to open this up in order to do anything with it. Okay. But it's something I can interact with that's not birds. So that's a start. And I have a number to call, so that's something. Wow, what have I found over here? I found the outside world. Baffling. What about over here? I can go this way, apparently. Anything to put off talking to the rectors. They sound scary. Go, go, go! There's a lot of time spent waiting for Kate Walker to arrive at her destinations. Oh, look, I found people. Weirdly. In a canal. Why can I not just take the thing? Alright, let's talk to people. Faster, Kate.
Hey there! On the boat!
Yeah.
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
What?
My husband say, "Hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?"
Yeah.
Have you gone down to take a look around the station yet? It's amazing. You know, it's full of exotic birds.
Birds are very important.
Tu moi girl? Ja. Ja, mit plaisir.
We no leave boat. Husband is land sick.
What? Land sick? That's not a thing.
My name
Alright,
is
let's start from the
Walker,
top.
And I'm a lawyer. I'm in charge of this train. This situation is really very new to me.
Why do
Lawyer,
they care about
good job. Earn
train?
lot money.
They're on the
A
water.
lot. A lot. No, I wouldn't go that far. But I can't really complain, I guess. There's worse.
Lawyer always ask a lot money.
Can we change the subject, please? I really don't want to go down this road. Are you from Bergstadt?
Yet,
So you're like me. Birds just passing through.
Ah, birds.
I'm
Get
stuck
it?
here
We're still
because
on
of my
theme.
train.
Still on theme.
Kleine Puschereisen mit uns, no?
What did he say?
train kaput. No luck for you.
I don't think that's what he's saying, but
I have a little problem with my train. It's kind of broken. I've absolutely got to get it out of the station. Do you think you could tow it over to the wall with your barge?
oh,
Closed. Barge block.
I see.
But if the locks were open, would it be okay to tow my train then?
Porke no? More money for that werk.
Da is possible. My husband say we help you if you give money.
Right.
So he's just
And how
combining.
much
Cinquante.
He want $150.
$150? I don't have that much.
No money, no barge.
Let me offer you 75.
Nay, $125.
Out of the question. $100 and not a dime more.
Correct. You have barge for $100.
Great. Now, don't move. I'll be back as quick as possible with the money.
And with the unlocked thing? Okay. I do like the husband's approach to language. Just whichever language you feel like using, mix it in,
You must
kind of
really get to see
willy-nilly.
the countryside. Do you know
New York?
at
I
all?
asked Hans.
We not
How
understand.
Hans?
I'm looking for a funny little man who is supposed to live in Siberia.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you imagine that?
That's not the
Siberia.
segue I was expecting from New
I
York.
expect you've already been there.
Si vraga komme to Syberia?
Syberia. No. Too cold. Barge no break ice.
All right, I think
hope my
that's.
train isn't too big for your barge.
It's okay. Motorboat, erste Klasse.
My husband say correct. Powerful motor.
That's
I mean,
an
we're
innuendo.
not exactly very far from the winding machine, are we? It's dumb, isn't it? All this effort to go a few yards.
Put train in barge? Nay, not possible.
All right. Money is now an option.
I'll leave you to it. I won't disturb you again.
Do svidania.
They have some interesting spellings for some of these words. For example, Amerzone. I'm never gonna get over this. Who thought that was a good idea? Alright. So, let's sum up, shall we? The train is stuck. There are birds that I need to be able to get past in order to climb onto the gantry, the kind of upper area. I don't actually know if that's necessary, but given that it's there, it's probably necessary. I need to get my train over to the winding station. In order to do so, I need to get the barge to tow the train, which means I need to both unlock the locks and get $100 from somewhere. So let's go talk to the rectors with all of this in mind. Here it is. Mammoths. And this thing. Let's check out this thing. What is it? Can I do anything with it? This I can
This
just...
thing's jammed.
You're jammed. Oh, this needs a thing in it. I need to balance it out with another golden egg,
This thing's jammed.
and then I can spin it. Hey, look, it's a real person. Maybe. I mean, there have been people. I don't know how real any of them have been. But I guess let's try talking to the dude. Alright, buddy. Let's chat.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party?
Oh my
You sure
God.
looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Just who do
Really?
you think you are?
Hey, Spunky, I I'd like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
Come on, doll.
I don't remember ever
I'll let
asking.
you buy me that coffee.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Big
Listen,
time?
kid. Go back
Does this
home and
dude
play
even
with your
speak
toy
English?
cars and forget you ever saw me.
Alright,
Hello.
but
Hey, baby, you party?
really?
Just who do you think?
No.
Li-
Nope. Okay, what if I threaten him? Is that gonna work? Aw. Alright, alright. Moving on then. I really hope he's not a rector. Stairs! My arch nemesis! Oh, I made it. We're inside. Check it out. Alright. So, paleontology apparently a thing. I'm waiting for the, additional mammoth-themed anything. There it is! Exactly what I was looking for. More mammoth. Stairs. Can I do anything with any of this? I sure can walk down the stairs again, though. That's great. How about this door? Does it open? It does. Natura non facit saltus. Doctor something 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 something? Alright, well, I'm clearly not gonna get all of that. Stairs! Hey look, it's a thing. There are actually people in this university. This is amazing. I am not gonna lie, I'm pretty surprised. Amazon! Why? Why do this to me? Oh my god. The red Amazon cuckoo. This subspecies of the common Cuculus canures? Canutes? Is endemic in the Amazon forests and is one of the region's most brightly colored species. The male's plumage is a bright vermilion, while the female's is a little more russet and neutral. The red cuckoo inhabits the more isolated and denser areas of the Amazon forest. It is reliant on the thick upper foliage of the rainforest to live its lonely existence. Man. The explorer may nevertheless have an excellent view of the bird when the animal ventures to lower branches in search of forest Sauvignon grapes. So we need to feed the birds grapes. That's what I'm understanding from this. The wild vines provide the bird with the majority of its food. The cuckoo is particularly partial to its juicy fruit. The red cuckoo may sometimes gorge itself on this fruit to the point of drunkenness, rendering it an easy prey for any jungle predator. Eat and be eaten. Such is the implacable law of nature. Alright, thank you for the commentary. Like other species of cuckoo, the red Amazon cuckoo, never gonna get over this, delegates the task of raising its young to other birds. This parasitic behavior enables the species to reproduce prolifically and with minimum effort. Good lord. The female cuckoo scouts its territory on the lookout for nests under construction. She chooses the moment when its owners are absent to lay her eggs, generally in the afternoon. The host, meanwhile, will lay mainly in the morning. After laying an egg in her selected nest, the female will remove one of the host's eggs and destroy it or eat it later. Whoa. The cuckoo's egg generally hatches before the eggs of its adopted brothers and sisters. The cuckoo chick will instinctively edge the other eggs from the nest. The young cuckoo grows fast. Sometimes its foster parents will perch on the back of the hungry chick to feed it. Oh. Oh. Even if the cuckoo's egg is very different to the smaller host eggs, it nevertheless mimics the host egg in certain ways. Not perfectly, but just enough to be accepted by most species. The red cuckoo's love of the grape could sadly prove fatal for the species in the medium term. European settlers who have tried to cultivate the grape on Amazonian alluvial plains have decimated the Amazon red cuckoo population. Grape producers, to protect their harvests from what they would call inveterate looting, have declared all-out war on the bird. It is to be feared that the cuckoo will be on the losing side. The red cuckoo reproduces relatively well in captivity, and is one of the jewels in the crown of the Barockstadt University ornithological collections. However, scientists at the university have their own reservations about the species and its propensity to become practically invasive whenever conditions are favorable to it, to the detriment of other, rarer species. Heads of the Barockstadt aviary have therefore undertaken a policy of birth control to attempt to balance out nature's imperfections in this artificial environment. And some information devoted to the grape. Today it is very rare to find the forest Sauvignon grape in the wild. The species has been decimated by a terrible equatorial phylloxera epidemic? Sure. However, in Europe, successful cultivation of the plant is the pride of the Barockstadt University botany collection, and has largely contributed to the survival of the species around the world. Okay, so there's grapes here, that's what we've learned. And now I can ask people about Sauvignon. Fantastic! What else do I have over here? I have the Amazon book. Oh my god, I cannot believe this crap. Alright, let's talk to people? We'll try and talk to people? Do I really want to do this?
Excuse me. Can I disturb you a second?
No.
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
Keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, we're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
I see. Alright, well, I'm not talking to them. Nor to this person, who is apparently sleeping? I don't know. This is the only one that I can try and talk to. The others are mute or otherwise inaccessible. Alright then. Time to go up some stairs. That actually didn't go too badly. Can I get anything out of these books? I can go this way. I can go this way. Alright, go this way. What do I find here? Books. Medidina anime? Natura non facet saltus? Doctus something or other. I'm not really up on my Latin. Oh, I don't even get to see the rest of it? Lame. Nothing I can do anywhere here. This is the worst library. What? There's not even a way out this way. Alright, well, let's get out of here then. So the point of this library was to learn about grapes, I guess. That's something. We've definitely learned about grapes. What else have we got here? Oh, another door. Sweet, I love doors. Is it the rectors? Have we found them? Please. These look like they're probably rectors. Alright, let's do the thing. Stairs.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors
not
of
really
this
believable.
university, we have serious matters to attend to, and our time is precious.
Methinks the lady
I
doth
have heard
protest
you
too
wish
much.
to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then,
All
dear
right.
colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do
There
this.
is equipment. You saw
Clockwork
it.
train, that's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I don't think I
am
am
very
really.
hopeful that I will find what I
I'm
need
pretty sure
along
this
the
is
wall.
all a fake university.
The wall? Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university
What is this, like-
and the fine education it provides to the wall.
The
It
wall.
protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
Wow.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
What a strange
I don't
world.
have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Uh-huh.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
Yes, please focus on the important part of this. Alright, so let's talk about... I mean, I'm just gonna go down the list, so let's go down the
I
list,
haven't
right?
introduced myself. My name is Kate Walker.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953, if my memory serves me correctly.
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss. It was Bill Walker, sat this June 68 exams. The
How long have they been
impudent
doing this
fool
thing?
turned up for the oral assessment in jeans, flouting strict internal regulations which explicitly state the required uniform for the occasion.
Pure
Look at these
incitement.
people.
It was scandalous. Sadly, we have seen worse since. Young people lack all respect of traditional
I'm actually
values.
pretty sure that these people are automatons
Tradition,
also.
young lady. One must always uphold tradition.
You see, I didn't actually intend to stop here, but the springs of my train gave up, you see?
No, not really. You mean to say you're not a student?
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss. Enrollment for this year has already terminated.
But
It's
as a
only the
rector
lens of
this
the university.
and
Nothing
therefore
else matters.
representatives of its highest authority, we could bend the rules a little, if you like.
Could they really?
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York. Or rather, Valladolid, more precisely. My client wants to buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir isn't actually dead and is living somewhere in Syberia. I've got to get to him to sign the sales contract. You see?
This is
Not really.
a
This
most
is a
peculiar tale.
tale.
Yeah,
A
that's...
kerfuffle of the highest order.
We have an excellent law school, if you should ever change your mind.
What is a kerfuffle? Maybe they mean a kerfluffle? Because I think that's a real word.
Can you possibly help me out here?
Miss, your insistence is almost verging on indecency.
We cannot
What?
constantly be at your disposal. We have many other requests to attend to.
If you don't mind, could you not disturb us all the time? Thank you.
Okay.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to you by chance?
Ah, one of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university.
Oh, okay.
Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time. He just stared at me, lost in thought for a while. He scarcely ever said a word. But how can one forget him?
Idealistic?
Really?
I'll grant you that, but bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them either. Paleontology, mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths.
As does
which
this
matched the state of
school.
his intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Like, who are you to point
Prehistoric?
fingers with all of
How
your mammoths
dare
out
you.
front?
A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate. The boy
Wow.
was a little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown
God.
great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorarlberg would have never attended this establishment.
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visitor. What do you want with Hans Vorarlberg, miss? Are you a member of his family?
No, not at all. I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still here?
What? Here? At the university? No, not at
Really
He
beginning to
left
dislike
a
these
long
rectors.
time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. The very year I was nominated to this position, in fact. Almost 50 years ago already.
The poor soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this
Wow.
establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball brought to this university was his misplaced
Still fighting.
fantasies.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, let's try to retain the calm and level-headedness that befits our position.
Whew, okay. I'm almost afraid to keep going on this list. I don't know how long this is going to
Excuse me.
take.
Miss, we find ourselves terribly put out by the presence of your train in our station and by its recurrent immobility.
Working on it.
Indeed, the situation is very regrettable. Your huge locomotive is very cumbersome.
Agreed.
A train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That
Oh
is
my
the
god.
rule.
Alright, what about birds?
That idea of the station aviary is really very original.
Original
It's
is a
the pride
word.
of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books.
Okay.
Observation of living matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
Great.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from far
No, look,
away
this is fine,
exotic
right?
countries, especially
Have
for
an
our university,
aviary,
by the
but
world's
don't
most
combine it with a
intrepid
train
explorers.
station.
Do you remember Alexander Valenbois and his peculiar bird?
Alright, now they're going to talk about the cuckoo.
Absolutely.
At least this.
His gift produced some very embarrassing long-term consequences.
A poison chalice, indeed. It must be said, the situation could have been much worse, however.
Oh, now I was going to say that Hans
Oh,
designed the mechanical
yes,
eagle.
It could have been terribly problematic.
Which, not a surprise, really. Alright, so that was bird. That was bird. That was bird, that was bird.
You wouldn't know if there is any Forest Sauvignon here in Barrackstadt, would you?
Absolutely.
When he says absolutely, he means, of course, absolutely none.
What we mean, of course, is that we are absolutely positive there is no forest
What do you
Sauvignon
mean-
here in Barrackstadt.
What do you mean makes them flip
Really?
out?
Are you
Like,
sure?
the animation's a
Because
little weird,
I
but-
read in a book that Barrackstadt possesses a number of plants. I wouldn't mind getting a hold of some if possible.
Out of the question, miss.
The assistant rector means to say that our priority is for you to remove your train from our station. Your research will
right.
have to wait until your next stop.
Yes, that's right. Your train must leave the station immediately, so please refrain from wasting our time in needless visitations.
None of this is
Don't
needless.
forget the
I just need the
regulations, miss.
grapes.
Don't forget them.
Oh my god.
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. And quickly.
Alright, like, this guy is doing some weird things back there behind the desk. But overall, I mean, I don't know. Like, I haven't seen them before, so.
Some sailors have agreed to tow the
Flickering.
train, but I don't have
Huh.
enough money to pay them. I was wondering if you could help me out. For a while.
The whispers. Oh my god.
I could work for the money.
Please wait, miss. We have certain confibulations to attend to.
That is right. We must confibulate between ourselves.
What?
A collegiate decision must be taken.
It's not even a word.
I hope that we are not indisposing you in any way.
Why not?
If it
What,
helps
really?
us get rid of that train.
Oh my god, they're actually going to be
My word,
useful?
that is a fine idea.
It's amazing.
What do you have in mind, gentlemen?
When you arrived here, you must have noticed a splendid bandstand which honors the main university courtyard.
Okay.
A unique piece of mechanical craftsmanship which no longer works, alas.
Why, yes, we have very moving memories of its melodies. We're prepared to offer you a financial reward if you can set it working
Oh,
again.
really?
With
Wow, that's
pleasure.
super weird.
What do I have to do?
Unfortunately, my dear,
How is that even
time and
possible?
rust
Like,
have
I'm not
taken
seeing
their
that happen
toll
at
on this
all.
university, and our automatons no longer have a spring in their step. You are going to have to be resourceful.
To tell you the truth, there are a number of complex mechanisms
Like,
here in
it's-
Barrackstadt, and it would appear that we have unfortunately lost their operating.
Like, I don't understand how you guys are seeing things
Your
that I'm
train,
not seeing.
however, is an extremely ingenious invention, so you should be no stranger to complex mechanisms, should you? We are therefore counting on your ingenuity, miss.
I
Alright.
hope that I can show myself worthy of your faith in me, gentlemen.
Well, my dear colleagues, one more university matter nicely tied up.
Here
Okay.
we are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Already? My word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And
That's
thank you, gentlemen.
really weird, because I definitely didn't see anything like that on my end. So it has to be something with, like, animations or frame rates or something. Like, I don't know how it's showing you stuff that it's not showing me. So you're saying this guy just, like, flashes in front of the desk sometimes as he's going through his animations? Like, I don't know what he's doing back there. He's definitely doing something. It's still kind of a weird animation. Alright, so we have a mission. We have to deal with the mechanical bandstand, which means we need like a golden egg or something that weighs the same as a golden egg. Dang, that's super weird. I'm not seeing anything like that. It looks totally normal on my end. That makes actual no sense to me. See, look at all this stuff. There's mammoths all over the place, and you're saying that Hans is obsessed with them. Whatever.
Excuse me. Sir, please, just a moment.
Yes, what is it? I'm not deaf, you know.
I am sorry to disturb you in your work, sir, but
This young Mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years old. Fantastic.
Really didn't ask you about the mammoth.
yes, probably.
What do you mean, probably?
I don't know.
You don't know? Look, you don't know. I see. What can I do for you, my dear child?
Why is everybody here so hard to engage in a simple conversation? Alright, let's go down the
To tell you
list.
the truth, I don't know very much about mammoths, and I'm not here as a student. In fact, I'm a lawyer.
And
It's all
Kate
right.
just
Nobody's
takes it
perfect.
all in
the same,
stride.
The study of the Pleistocene period is fascinating.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
right.
it is. But I'm sorry to say my current mission is totally monopolizing my time. Another time, maybe.
Ah, that's what they all say. But anyway, let me present myself. I'm
Cornelius Pons.
Emeritus Professor and Lecturer at the University
Heck of a name.
Darmstadt. I'm proud to say that I'm head of the Department of Paleozoology at our university.
Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you.
Alright. Maybe you can help me with Bird. Probably not, actually. Maybe you can help me with... Whatever, let's just go down the list.
It wasn't really my intention to stop off here, but I'll confess.
She definitely knows that
University
she's a
is really
lawyer.
Very impressive.
She wants to make sure that everybody
Ah,
knows she's a
indeed.
lawyer.
There's such a tradition of learning here. And so much knowledge.
But then again, she's hanging around people who are
intelligence and
frankly a little focused on their own
Myself did my
things,
studies
so...
here and never left.
Actually, I'm here because I've been summoned by the rectors of the university.
It's honestly not that bad of an idea to let
I
them
see.
know, like, hey, no, I'm not
You must have made a
actually...
mistake on your enrollment form.
Not actually a student.
Oh, no, no.
I'm a lawyer.
I haven't come here to study. I have
Already
an
did all the
important
studying I
matter
need to
of
do,
inheritance
thanks.
to attend to. I have to find the heir.
And you hope you will find him here?
I'm not altogether sure. But you see, my train broke down coming into Barrackstadt station.
In that case, my dear, you must come to one of my lectures.
What?
Here's a question for you. Do you know what the Proboscidean order is?
Why would I want to come to one of your lectures?
Whatian?
You are...
Ah, you see, there are gaps
Oh my
in your knowledge
God.
that need refreshing.
I feel I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Oh, my dear child, you've chosen your moment. I absolutely must finish off my lecture for this afternoon.
It's
Which
a
is why
lecture
you're
about
sitting here
mammoths?
investigating the mammoth?
Oh, yes and no. More specifically, it
Mammoth
is about
migration.
their migration.
Sure.
Do excuse me, I need to concentrate.
So he actually
To tell
probably
you the
does know a
truth,
few things about
I'm looking
Hans
for Mr.
Vorarlberg.
Hans Vorarlberg.
Because
He's the
mammoths.
sole heir of a very unusual factory. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory. At last word, he was living in Syberia. So, as soon as my train is ready, I'll be continuing my journey eastwards.
Syberia. Ah, Syberia. But what was it you said again?
Said what?
You mentioned a name. The person you are looking for.
Vorarlberg. Hans Vorarlberg. Do you know him?
Hans Vorarlberg. How could I forget him? Such an extraordinary fellow. So inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths, you know, and we bonded over this passion.
Of course.
Without it, I
Mammoths.
confess I would have had little to do with an odd, ageless retard like Hans.
Wow!
At the
That's
time, we were
really
both
strong.
students. Well, sort of. Put it this way. Hans had special permission to attend paleontology lectures. You see, he didn't really have the necessary qualifications. In exchange, Hans did a few odd jobs around the university.
Your Hans Vorarlberg sounds uncannily like the one I'm looking for.
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above all questions of money and business. Just to imagine him running a factory, perish the thought.
Can you tell me a little bit more about him?
He was always a mystery to me.
This is actually like the
Never
most
said very
useful
much,
we've
and
gotten out
never
of
quite
anybody
seemed
here.
to grasp what you said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions.
Ah,
His
yes,
inventions,
through his
I admit,
art.
have been much appreciated by the university. The few times we really did talk, it was about his strange interest for mammoths and a doll. Some sort of doll that obsessed him.
Oh.
A doll, you say?
Good thing I have one of
Yes,
those.
he kept talking about it. One day he described it to me. A sort of children's toy. A miniature mammoth mounted by a mout. It appears
Mout.
he found it in a cave not far from his home. The event all sounds very dramatic. His account was slightly confused, but it awoke a great interest in me.
Okay.
What do you mean?
To my knowledge, there was only one tribe who made figurines featuring a mout, and that tribe is the Yukols. They live in the farthest reaches of Siberia, and for them, the dolls constituted a sacred object,
Dang.
illustrating one of their central legends.
Oh man.
How such a doll
Actual
made a journey
revelations
from the
here.
frozen Siberian north to a cave in the French Alps is a mystery to me. Even today, it is beyond my comprehension.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe making it up? said
You have
yourself
the
he
doll
didn't
in
seem
your
to have all his
hands. What are you
mental
talking about,
facilities
Kate?
Intact.
No, that's impossible. Hans couldn't invent a story like that. The doll is a sacred part of the Syberia legend. He described it to me in exact detail. Siberia itself is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very fond of pursuing.
Oh. So now we're hearing a little bit more about...
Arriving in Barrackstadt is an
And now I'm
amazing
talking about
experience.
trains. Alright, well...
I've never seen such a station.
Rip plot
My
revelations.
train?
Yes, in a kind of clockwork train with a spring mechanism
She's
that
so
winds down
mad about clockwork.
regularly.
You mean you drive a train? Young ladies of today never cease to amaze me.
Wow.
Oh, no. I'm not the engineer. The train's engineer is actually an automaton. I am sorry. All this probably sounds very strange.
A clockwork train, driven by an automaton. I once knew a man long ago.
Yes, as if we haven't already had a
It
huge
was
discussion
he who
about
designed
Hans.
The bandstand in the main square. To think that he was even capable of creating such a gadget. He was astounding, a true genius. But oddly, at the same time, he was also almost a child. It was as if his mental and physical evolution had definitively halted at the age of 10. Can you believe that?
No, that sounds
yes.
so strange.
I think I can believe that.
I wonder how that could be
At least I'm
possible.
beginning to.
Definitely doesn't fit with all of the facts, literally everything I have learned
My
so
train
far.
stopped in a peculiar aviary. It's very odd. A lot of bird species seem to seek harbor
I
there.
don't actually need more information about the
Ornithology is
birds. I just
far
need
from
more
being my
information about the
favorite subject,
grapes.
But I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes, but then birds started arriving from all around the world.
Like
Seems
birds
that
just
there are still
came
rare
because
species
they had
living
heard
there
of the
and
aviary
flourishing.
and decided that
Are
that was
there?
where they wanted to stay.
Can you give me an example?
Oh yeah, tell me about cuckoos.
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits. Let's
How do you
see now.
They've just been calling it Amazon,
the
right?
Amazon cuckoo.
Oh no, they
that's
actually
right.
do say
But,
Amazon.
oh, I'm so
Oh my
foolish.
God.
I can't remember what was so special about it. Just that its behavior is very peculiar.
It sure
Amazon?
is.
Where's the Amazon? What is the Amazon?
I'm sorry, my dear, but one cannot learn everything in a lifetime.
Wow.
Specialization is the key to real knowledge.
He has no
Why don't
idea
you pay a
either.
visit to our library?
Thank you very much.
Grapes?
If I were to say
Huh?
Forest Sauvignon to you, what would you say?
Oh, let's see. Sauvignon. Sauvignon? I would say it's some kind of tropical shrub, don't you think?
Oh, sure.
We are talking about the same plant, then. It is a very rare shrub with small, juicy fruits. I found a book about the Amazon, and it says that there are even Sauvignon plants growing right here in Bergstadt. You wouldn't know where, would you?
Amazon Sauvignon plants here? No. No, I don't think there are any. Highly implausible, but, you should
Oh,
ask
the station master. Of course, he's also the greenskeeper. Station master and aviary keeper and the greenskeeper. Why not?
Thanks very much.
He just does literally everything. Do I want to ask him about money? I mean, I guess
No,
so.
sir. How do I say this? You see, I didn't think I'd need a lot of money when I set out. And it turns out I need money after all. It's a delicate matter, I know, but I was wondering if you could help me out.
My dear, it would be a pleasure. But you see, I barely have enough myself to cover my meager expenditure on what I'm paid by the university.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend or...
However, if we look at the example of Hans, it is true that our university always rewards people who perform some service for it.
Okay, so he's actually directing
This
me
is
to the
under
rector's here.
rector's jurisdiction, however.
That's smart.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
Alright, you do your thing. You get to work. I'm gonna go open this door because doors.
No point.
Or
It's
not.
locked.
What about over here? Is there stuff? Now that I'm done talking with the mammoth enthusiast? Huh? No point. It's locked. Alright, so let's go ask the station master about grapes. I don't really know where else I'm supposed to go from here. It doesn't seem to be a whole lot. And there's this jerk. Whoa, somebody's calling. Is this relevant?
Hello?
So, you got him then, this air?
Oh, it's the guy.
It's you, Mr. Morrison. Good day, and how are you, sir?
I'll feel a whole lot better when this whole business is over and the sales contract is signed. Where the hell are you?
I'm in Bergstadt.
What? What in God's name are you doing there?
It's a magnificent university town. It would appear
That's not
Hans
answering the
Wahlberg
question,
once
Kate.
passed by here several years
Well, it's
ago.
kind of answering the question.
So if he isn't there anymore, then there's no point hanging around.
I hear what you're saying, sir, but I have good reason to believe that Hans Wahlberg is still alive. For the time being, I'm trying to gather extra information from people who have known him.
What's your next destination?
I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah,
yet.
you are.
Doesn't sound like you know too much, Kate.
I just need a bit of time, Mr. Morrison.
Yeah, well, time is what you ain't got. Keep me posted.
Marson. Everybody is jerks. Alright. So, Station Master. God, all of the walking to get back to where the Station Master is. I'm gonna have to repair the, like, mechanical eagle thing in order to get the golden egg that is used to open up the bandstand, aren't I? God, I can see all of these things coming together. This is... Thank you, Luchigor. I'm pretty happy with it. So convoluted, this game.
What can I do for you, miss?
Alright,
Where might I find some
Tell me
forest
about the things.
Sauvignon plants, please?
No place around here, that's for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. That stuff's from the Amazon.
You know, for someone who knows nothing about the plant, you seem pretty well informed about which mysterious faraway country it comes from.
Oh, Amazon, Peru, Papua New Guinea, it's all the same to me. Gotta go. Gotta work.
Really?
Wait,
Really?
don't go. You know what? I don't think he was being totally straight with me.
Really, Kate? You suspect that he might have been putting you on? Oh, God. I wonder where he went. Maybe he went out this way? Let's go exploring. And by exploring, I mean very slowly revisiting places that we have already explored. Dude, oh no. Okay, chasing down birds is not going to be a particularly useful way of accomplishing anything, I don't think. Is there something I'm missing in this kind of intervening space?
I can't go that way.
Why am I even here? Ugh. Alright, so at this point I think I've actually been everywhere I can go. I don't have any better answers yet. I mean, I have a large variety of questions. But I definitely don't have any solutions. Stairs. Oh my god. Really? Why? Such a problem. Alright, let's go this way. Are there people that I can talk to that I haven't talked to yet? I guess I can ask the barge people about the Sauvignon plants? Whoa. What are you doing over here, buddy?
Excuse me, Station Master, but I need you again.
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
Yeah.
No.
I am, well, I am. Very busy indeed. But, okay, I think I can give you a minute of my time.
I'm looking for a kind of little juicy berry. You don't know where I could find some?
Look, lady, the station doesn't have any Sauvignon berries, not even forest Sauvignon.
Funny you should mention it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Forest Sauvignon.
Sauvignon, raspberries, red currants, they're all the same to me. And we don't grow none of them here.
But you see, I have just read a very interesting book which says that the rare Sauvignon berry is actually cultivated here.
Why is everybody going to be lying to me all the time?
University Avery itself.
Why are they trying to protect the Sauvignon berries?
Look, then. Don't believe everything you read in this.
I don't know why, but I don't think you're telling me the truth.
Yeah, he's not suspicious at all.
I don't know. How should I know where to find your stupid grape? Go ask your professor, what's his name, Pons, the paleontologist.
But you're the master of this station, so you should know better than anyone.
Nobody tells me anything. I don't know. Go see the old guy with the fossil.
He sent me to you, jerk.
All these birds in a stick.
This is no ordinary station, man.
I can well
And you know what's the heart?
Yeah, all right. We've already gone through all this.
Oh, what?
Why not? You
Worse than.
I won't.
Welcome to.
All right. So you're telling me to go back and talk to Pons again? Well, I mean, at least it's somewhere to go. I kind of don't really know where else to go at the moment. Mammoths! Look at them! Look at them be mammoths! Is this guy gonna get any more interesting, or is he still just gonna be a jerk?
Hello.
Is this the same conversation?
Hey, baby, you just...
Still the same conversation. Alright, cool. We out. Maybe I can threaten him with a hook. Nope. Alright, we out. Just go to the door! Lady! Stairs! Why are stairs such a problem in this game? Alright, Professor Pons. Let's chat. Maybe I'll just show you the book? What if I show you the book? I want to take the book. Nope. Apparently not. What if I just... What is this thing? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing? Nothing. Let's just talk again.
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor, sorry to disturb you again.
What is it you want to know, miss?
Grapes?
You wouldn't know where the forest... I read
this
about
is
it.
Try going to...
It's actually he who sent me
Aha,
to you.
Okay.
I thought it a little strange, but he definitely said ask the paleontologist. You're the only one here, aren't you?
Yes, yes indeed. What a strange way to behave. Well, I think he must have made a mistake, that's all. Nobody tells me anything here. Maybe you should ask the rectors. After all, they are
Please.
university.
All right, thanks.
That's remarkably
I'll
unhelpful.
leave you in peace.
Sorry?
I remember asking the rectors already, and I remember that not going very well at all. But, for lack of anything better to do, there's not like another room I'm missing, is there? Like some other place I could be going? Alright, rectors. Let's do the talking thing. Stairs! Oh my god!
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing you again, but I have a little problem.
I got a lot of problems.
A little problem. Everyone has little problems now, you know.
They are kept to oneself, and they don't stop the world from turning.
Shut
Nor trains
up.
from leaving stations.
Please.
Are you sure there are no Amazon Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt? Because I have just interviewed the station master and the paleontologist, and what they said really didn't convince me that there wasn't any here.
We are quite definite on this point. There are no Sauvignon plants growing in Barockstadt.
Really?
You see, miss, the Amazon Forest Sauvignon is a rare shrub that requires very special conditions for growth.
That's right. Conditions that are very hard to reproduce, believe you me.
Difficult, but not impossible. Fortunately, our garden has proved very successful.
Your garden? So, there is a garden in Barockstadt?
Oh, the garden. Well, if there was one, it would be only a little garden hidden behind the station. But our station master would be very proud of it.
He would take very good care of it, too. Everything would grow marvelously if we were able to cultivate it at all, and it would be all down to his gardening prowess.
And we would be proud as punch. And we wouldn't forget the role the paleontologist might play in this.
What's the paleontologist got to do with it all?
Without him and without his laboratory, how would we make the wine, do you think?
And it would be good wine indeed, my dear colleagues, would it not?
Oh, yes, a delightful balm
All
to
right,
soothe
so
away our
everybody's
long hours of
drunk.
toil and our heavy responsibilities.
That
We would wait impatiently
helps.
every year for the arrival of the year's produce.
So, if I have understood you correctly, there are indeed Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt. They are cultivated in a garden behind the station, then turned into wine by the paleontologist's loving care. And finally, the pleasure of tasting is yours. If I'm not very much mistaken, gentlemen, you have a minor racket operating here.
Miss, you do go jumping to some hasty conclusions.
We never said that. That's not what we said at all.
Oh, okay.
We were talking in the conditional. You know, with ifs and woulds.
So, what would happen if I had such a
Oh
hunch?
my god.
You would have to keep it to yourself, of course.
Yes, if you would be so kind as to keep it a secret. It would only be a small local concern producing barely a few bottles every year.
That's right. Nothing so grandiose as a business. Otherwise, we'd be liable to be fined. So, we can't count on your discretion, can't we?
Don't
Jeez.
worry, I have no intention at all of getting messed up in anything.
Alright, but give me
If
the
I
berries.
were to need Sauvignon grapes, I could presumably find them in the garden.
Just go find them in the
couldn't
garden.
If Sauvignon were to be found here, it would doubtless be situated in the said location.
But the station master would have to let you in. He would be the only one with the key.
Aha.
Yes, if that indeed was the case, that would be the correct procedure.
Okay.
Here we are.
Already?
Thank you.
And thank
Alright, back to the station master. Jeez. Stairs. Such a consistent theme. Not that progress is easy to make anyway, but then suddenly stairs, and all forward movement ceases. Alright, so Station Master. Once again, Station Master. Will you please, please, just give me the berries? No one is gonna get fined for anything. I just need to get
Excuse me,
these cuckoos
Station Master,
out of my way.
but I need you again.
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
I definitely
No.
can't see anything like that.
Well, I am. Very busy indeed. But, okay, I think I can give you a minute of my time.
The sailors on the barge reckon they could help me tow
This
my
is
train
not the
out of
button
here,
I expected to hit,
they're
but whatever,
asking
alright.
for money. You couldn't possibly help me out with a few dollars, could you? I would be very grateful.
Miss, really, I'm surprised at you. Asking for money from a total stranger. Oh.
Right. I need cash. I need it to get my train out of your station, because my train is getting in your way, disturbing your birds, and upsetting your bosses.
Look, lady, I'm only a station master. I got my problems, and you got yours.
Alright, now let's
You
hit the
have
button.
been playing with me, haven't you? You knew very well there were forest Sauvignon berries in the station garden.
No, not at all. I've never seen your Sauvignon thing.
You don't have to lie to me. I know all about it. You and the rectors are in cahoots, and the professor's lab has been turned into a distillery. You've all got a nice little smuggling racket on the side.
Smuggling racket? Hey, lady, you're going a bit far there. It's just a little on-the-side thing we got going, that's all. It's just for ourselves. Hey, honest.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Aren't you worried about the reputation
She's really
of
going
this
to
fine
town.
university? The authorities should be informed of this.
But we
Man,
haven't done anything wrong.
Darkstar,
It's
if I
for
could
a
beat the
crime.
crap out of those
Can
birds,
you
that
open
would
the
be
gate
great.
to the garden, please?
Sure. No problemo. Right away, miss.
Alright, well at least I scared him into helping me, so that's something. Here, right? Stairs. Yeah, right? Kate's not very good at, like, keeping a low profile. Definitely upsetting the wrong people. This is the garden, right? Like, this is what they were talking about, was back here? Yup.
There you are. Please feel free to visit the garden at your leisure. And there was just one thing. I'm not a liar. Not really. Just mum's the word. There is the reputation of the university to think about. And I have superiors, and I have to do what I can.
I understand.
Alright.
Don't you worry.
Thank you, miss.
Alright. Get out of here. Let me do the thing. So what have we got? We have... Aha! Berries. Berries? Berries. Yeah! Alright. Cool, we did it! Something has happened. The rectors are not mob bosses. I don't think they're gonna disappear, Kate. Also, I don't think the canal is deep enough to make that work. Like, even with cement shoes, it would be like, you know, a nice stroll rather than anything life-threatening. Alright, birds. You're about to get graped. Slowly walking over to the grapes. Oh my god. This game! Climbing a ladder. Alright. More ladders to climb. That's, something. Is this really where I want to be? Hey, look! It's the mechanical bird.
Impossible to reach it.
Really? What if I use the hook? What does that mean, impossible to reach it? How? What do you mean impossible to reach it? Really? There's something else I have to find before I can do the thing up here? Is there really nothing else I can do up here? Oh my god, irritating. Impossible to reach it, whatever. Alright, what else can I interact with? Is there nothing else I can interact with up here? Oh, that's irritating. Alright. I guess we got some work to do. I don't even know what I'm looking for at this point. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, let's try something else. Hang on. Like, I have the hook. Maybe the hook does something. Maybe I can do it from here. No, that just takes me into the thing. Dang it! I need the egg. Please. Egg. Alright, how do I pick up eggs? What am I missing? God, do I really have to go pixel hunting on all of the screens that I've already been in? Oh boy. I want to go back out to the wall. Like, if anything, I feel like that's the most likely place for me to find something on the ground. I don't know what I'm gonna find, though. Like, I honestly don't even know what I'm looking for at this point. Anything I can interact with, I guess. Oh, and stairs. Definitely looking for stairs. Really happy about the existence of these things. Like, the hook was just randomly lying on the ground on the beach. But I didn't really... I have not yet seen a way to do anything with it. Is there anything here? Doesn't seem to be anything here either. It feels like there might be something up here, or there should be. Maybe after the boat gets towed, I can come up here and do something. That seems likely. Nothing else to interact. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Not seeing anything over here either. This is remarkably unhelpful. Can't reach it, huh, Kate? I think you're just not trying hard enough. Alright, back into the university, I guess. Try and talk to, the people again. Maybe I have new options now that I've done the thing and have looked at the eggs. Like, if I just hit mission and talk to someone. Is there anything interactable over here? No. No. How's Oscar doing? Maybe Oscar has some words of wisdom for me. Hey, buddy. How you doing? How's life?
Everything okay, Oscar?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am awaiting your instructions.
Oscar, the sailors have agreed to tow the train, but they want to get paid for it. I suppose you have some petty cash on board to cover traveling costs?
No, there is nothing like that. You will note, however, Kate Walker, that every effort has been made to ensure maximum passenger comfort.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
I'll have to sort this one out by myself, then.
Bird?
This train might be a wonder of technology.
Oh, no,
I am
no,
afraid
no. We've already talked about
in
this.
a while.
I want to ask you about Bird.
Everything okay,
Yes,
Oscar?
in a
No!
while.
Come on! Am I not
Everything
allowed to
okay,
ask you about
Oscar?
Bird?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am awaiting your instructions.
Oh, I just can't escape through that last dialogue.
You should
Bird.
take a look around the station, Oscar. It's amazing. Greenhouses that are all lit up, exotic trees, and thousands of birds of all different colors.
I am obliged to avoid exposing my wheelwork to corrosive bird excreta.
Wow.
I shall remain inside to monitor the locomotive.
Doesn't
Of
like
course.
outside.
Well,
Doesn't
too
like
bad for you.
birds. Only likes
Oscar,
trains.
See you later, alligator.
In a while, Kate Walker.
Alright, so that was a no-go. What else am I looking for? Was there anything further down here that was like... seemed like it might be useful? This is just the way to... because I can't go here, right? Clump, 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 clump. And down here is... what? Nothing? There was that beach down here, right? Nothing really to interact with here either. Is there anything this way? No. I've already picked up the hook. I still don't know what to do with it. I guess I could call someone. I don't really see what the point of that would be. Is there a point in looking at the book? Looking any of this? Is any of this useful? Doesn't seem like it. Stairs.
Yeah, miss.
Oh!
Please, excuse me.
He's got some words for me. Alright. Yeah, let's talk.
Yes?
You know, I want to apologize for our little misunderstanding. I brought you a bottle of wine. Markstadt Sauvignon. Very good year. Let me know what you think.
I'm very touched. Thank you.
Good luck on your journey, lady.
Thank you.
What am I gonna do with a bottle of wine? This is apparently plot relevant. I mean, I'm glad people are giving me things, but, this is not what I'm looking for at the moment. And I need a key for this thing. The lock on the canal. Man! I don't suppose the hook... Nope. Certainly not. Yeah, okay. I didn't think so.
I need it.
Need a key. Yep.
That looks broken.
But what if I pour wine on it? No, okay. Well, too bad. I mean, I guess I can go around and start talking to people again and see what happens, see if anything changed. Is there, like, another thing out here that I... No, that's the same place. Alright, let's go say hello to the mammoths again. Check it out! Mammoths! So I need the egg in order to get in here. How do I get the egg? I want to talk to the dude? I mean, it's probably not going to go well.
Hello.
Hey,
Just to...
Oh my god. How about I give him the wine? How about I give him the hook? How about I leave him alone? This has not been particularly... I just don't know where to go from here. There's the 2 locked rooms on the side. Maybe I give the paleontologist the wine? And he's like, oh, let's go to this place and drink it? Nope. Maybe I give the dude in the library the wine? The music turned off. I think that means I'm in the wrong place. Wine? Nope. Hook? Nope. Book? Nope. Is there anything here? Like, it really feels like there should be something else here in this library, but I didn't see anything interactable on my first pass through. Let me try again. Try and be more careful about where I'm putting my mouse. Maybe there is something I can use to pick up eggs from far distances away. Or maybe there's just nothing. That's, I mean, seems equally likely. The book on the table? I don't know. I might not have. If you're talking about the one downstairs, I did already pick up a book from downstairs. And there's nothing over here. Like, I already picked up this book. Doesn't seem like there's anything else I can do in here. Definitely can't talk to people. Talking to this guy is singularly useless.
Excuse me. Can I disturb you a second?
No.
No. Keep.
So is that it? Is that it for the library? There's just nothing else? There's probably nothing else. I mean, is there more information in the book about cuckoos that would be useful? Like, I know that they do this thing with the eggs, and I know I'm trying to get the cuckoo egg out of the mechanical eagle. But I don't know if there's anything in here that's, like, helpful in obtaining the egg from the eagle? Unless this thing talks about specific tools for moving eggs around? I don't know. I don't see anything in there. Alright, what if I talk to the rectors? What if I get the rectors drunk, actually? Maybe that's a thing I can do. Nope. Alright. Maybe I'll just talk to them anyway.
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing you again, but I have...
A little...
They are kept to oneself. And
Nor trains from leaving stations.
Bird?
Can
What if I
you
just
possibly help me out here?
Miss, your insist.
We cannot...
Yeah, alright.
If you don't mind, could you not disturb us all the time? Thank you.
What about bird?
That idea of the station 8...
No,
It's
this is the
pride
same.
of our...
It contains some very rare...
Do you remember?
Absolutely.
A poison chalice in...
Oh, yeah.
Here we are, busy...
Already?
Thank you.
And thank
Alright. Welp. Pixel book in the library. Ah, okay. Mushrooms. What did it say about mushrooms? I don't remember saying anything about mushrooms. It was just talking about the grapes. I mean, I'm at the point where I feel like I need to pick up the egg from the mechanical eagle, but if I try to do that, it's saying that I can't reach the egg, or I can't pick it up from where it is, or something like that. So it seems like I need something else to interact with the eagle, but I don't know what. Maybe if I ask the paleontologist about birds. There's a second book about mushrooms. Uh-oh. Alright, alright. Let's see if I can find a book about mushrooms then. There's this guy, but I can't talk to him. I can't talk to these dudes. There's nothing else that seems like It stands out. There's just this dude. I'm not seeing anything down here. Second book about mushrooms. Maybe on one of the tables up here? But, like, there's nothing here. And again, none of these books stand out. Right? Like, it doesn't look like there's anything in particular here that looks like it's interactable. I don't even remember walking in this space before, actually. But also, like, there's nothing here that stands out either. I can't pick up a book off the wall. Run! There's nothing on this side either. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Up a ladder. You can go up the ladder? Huh. Always something I'm missing. Always an extra room. Okay. Yep, I found a book. Jeez. Illustrated Dictionary of Plants and Mushrooms. Alright, alright. The Yangala cola. A mushroom without stem that has a chewy texture. It is a member of the polypore family and grows exclusively on the trunks of certain trees of the Amazonian jungle. While it is edible when young, the Yangala cola has a woody texture and insipid flavor and offers no great culinary appeal. Native Amazonian tribes, however, are very attached to the mushroom. Why they are so fond of the fungus has taken extensive scientific research to elucidate. Biologists have reached the conclusion that the Yangala cola contains a special substance that is unique to the mushroom. The substance significantly affects vision and enhances its acuteness enormously. Weird. Amazonian Indian hunters discovered this effect and started using it centuries ago. The Yangala cola is dried and ground to a powder and consumed before the hunt commences. Its effect is instantaneous, and the penetration of the hunter's vision increases extraordinarily. The hunter is then able to aim and hit targets concealed behind thick undergrowth, even over great distances. Super weird. Okay. But what does that do for me? Is there nothing else I can do up here? Oh, that's super weird. Alright. Was there anything else up the other ladders? There was another ladder, right? There's not a ladder here. There's not a ladder here either. Okay, great. So now I have this book on mushrooms. What do I do with the book on mushrooms? How is that helpful? Maybe I can have the guy down here talk to me about things. Like if I try and... Nope. What about the other book? Nope. Okay, let's get out of here. I guess that's probably everything here. If I go and talk to the paleontologist now, am I going to have a mushrooms option? Probably not. Can I take the mammoth doll? I didn't think I could. No. No. If I can take the mammoth doll, that's something. I thought it was just stuck in the train. Alright, so first I'm going to go back to the garden and see if I see anything there about... Can I show you the book? Can I show you the other book? See if there's anything in there now that I know that I'm kind of looking for mushrooms. But then I'll try the mammoth thing. Because that does seem like it would be pretty relevant to the professor. No, okay. But if I talk to you, there's not like an additional mushrooms?
I'm sorry to disturb you.
What can I do for you, miss?
No,
I
okay.
won't disturb.
Welcome.
Back to the garden. See if there's anything else I can click on in there. And then we'll check the train to see whether or not I can move the doll. Because if it's unique to trees that grow in the Amazon, then these are probably Amazon trees here, right? I mean, I guess I could take more berries? Is that even useful?
I don't need that for the...
Okay. Is there anything else I can interact with out here? Doesn't seem like it. Nope. Okay. Man, showing the professor the doll didn't even occur to me. Well, I should probably save. Such a slow process going anywhere with Kate. Alright, Kate, let's take a look. Can we play with the doll? Totally can. Alright. Well, that's definitely a thing that we should have done earlier. Alright, let's see if we can find the professor. Hey, professor, do I have a thing to show you? What do I think that'll get me? Maybe it'll unlock a new room. The professor takes me into a room in order to put down the doll or something. In order to investigate the doll. And then I can get, like, honestly, I don't even know what kind of item is going to be the next item I need in order to actually pick up the egg. I just know that I need some kind of other interactable thing in order to pick up the egg. But then once I get that, I have a pretty clear chain of where to go and what to do. Although I still need to figure out the key to the canal locks. That's also something that needs to happen. Man. Alright, so I'm still stumped on a couple of things. It's kind of irritating. On the plus side, mammoths. These things are all over the place. Oh, that totally does something. Okay, okay.
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor, sorry to disturb you again. Professor, I have brought you something that should be of interest to you. Look.
Because I figured I was just going to bring this to Hans, rather than
What have you
giving
got
it to
there,
other
then?
people.
Let's see. An effigy of a mammoth. But this is Hans' doll, is it not? Yes, of course it is. How on earth did you... Oh, my God. It's in my hands.
He's
It
so
exists.
impressed.
It really exists. Please do excuse me. I'm deeply, deeply moved.
You see? Your Hans and my Vorarlberg heir are one and the same.
This is incredible. After all these years, how can I ever thank you, my dear? Oh, I must waste no time. I'm off to my laboratory. I must study this carefully. May I borrow your treasure a moment?
Well, actually,
Don't worry, miss. I will take the greatest care of it. But I need to study it. You see, it has such importance to me that this very afternoon I shall deliver an impromptu lecture to my students about this very object. If you are interested in Hans Vorarlberg, then it is essential that you attend.
Oh my God, I have to attend lecture?
Obviously. Give me your telephone number and I will call you the moment my lecture begins. I will return you your doll at the end. You have my word.
Oh my God. Can I just follow him, though? I can. Okay, good. Sweet! I got a... Oh, it's a voice recorder thing! Interesting. Alright, well, as long as I'm here just, like, taking his stuff, that's cool, right? Anything else I can look at and just take? Nope. Such detailed scenes and so little ways to interact with them. Oh, this looks like something. I don't know what I just took. I don't know. Oh, sweet! Tongs! That looks like something that I could use to grab the egg with. Voice cylinder. Yangala cola powder. Huh, okay. Alright, I can see how that might be important. So much stuff to grab here! Oh my God, this was really important.
I don't need that for the time being.
Oh, really? What is it?
What is it you want to know, miss?
Oh, it's the mammoth doll. That's fine.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
Wow, okay, this was a big deal. Man. Alright, let's get out of here and see if this is enough to grab the egg with. What am I gonna use the powder with? Also, how am I gonna listen to the voice cylinder? Is there a way to listen to the voice cylinder in the train? Because before I did it from something in the original place. I gotta think about this one. Alright, we got some walking to do. Keep walking. Keep walking. Now we gotta climb the ladder. As Kate makes her way over. please work? Ladders are an even bigger pain than stairs. Such a trial. Impossible to reach. There we go. Alright, I don't know why I'm trying all of that. Because I know where to go next. I have at least a little bit of direction now. And I have a bottle of mushroom powder that improves vision. In case that's something I need to do. Alright. Let's check to see if there's anything I can do with a voice cylinder. Hi, Oscar. Bye, Oscar. We've got the voice cylinders over here. Oh, I can just take it back. Okay. What? Oh. That's how that works. Okay.
I have some very sad news. Our father is dead. He passed away peacefully last Sunday in his sleep. I feel so lonely now.
Father had been but a shadow of himself since your departure.
Oh,
I
man.
had to take care of everything
It's
for
Daddy
him.
Vorlberg.
Housework, factory paperwork, the workforce, clients, everything. And now, today, well, I really don't know who or what I'm fighting for. Times are so hard.
Suddenly
and
we're in
this terrible
Hogwarts.
war is destroying everything. Nobody cares for our automatons anymore. I just think about you returning. And when you do return, I will have turned this factory into a palace worthy of your genius. Please take care of yourself. I love you so much, Anna.
Well, now I know how to listen to these things. That's great. Hey, Mr. Gecko, welcome back. So, we've made some progress here. Yeah, right? All of a sudden the pictures are moving. Alright, let's go put this egg in the thing. And see if this works the way I want it to. Stairs. Okay, sure. I guess I don't have to repair the eagle, so that's something. These mammoths, though, these things are all over the place. Alright. So if I do this... Yep, that's what I expected. Sweet, a new place to go. What am I seeing in here? A way down. That's it. Okay, let's go down the more ladders. Always more ladders. Oh no. I mean, I can see things here, but I don't know how to interact with them. Huh. Okay. Wow. This is a hell of an automaton. Does Hans even know how to play the violin? Cool. Can I go back in here? No. Now I'm done. I can't interact with anything in there. But the bandstand is working, so I can go get money. That's something. So turned around. I don't know how to leave. Maybe this guy will have something better to say now that I've gotten the bandstand working? Or you're still just a jerk?
Hey, baby, you party?
Still just a jerk. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Is this guy ever anything but a jerk? Alright, Rectors. We got some words. Let's go have words. the like two-step jog followed by stopping short in front of the steps.
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing you again, but I have a little problem.
A little problem.
They are...
Nor trains from leaving stations.
Alright, let's talk about money.
Gentlemen, I have managed to repair your university bandstand.
The bandstand is playing again. This is marvelous news.
We are really very grateful indeed.
Yes, very grateful indeed. We will look back on your visit with much fondness in our hearts.
Really?
And now let us in turn honor our word. How much is it you need, miss?
$200.
$100, if it's not too much to ask.
You're so bad at negotiation.
We agree to grant you the aforementioned sum, miss. You may now leave with your train.
I would be happy to. I would like nothing better than to get the heck out of here.
And while we're on the subject, when will you be leaving?
I don't know.
Because now you should relocate your train as quickly as possible.
Well?
Excuse me.
Miss, we find ourselves terribly...
Okay, this is still the same.
Our train should first stop.
Here we are, busy.
Alright, let's see. Yeah,
thank you.
we're
And thank you.
done. Get out of here. Done with talking to you people forever. I hope forever. Alright. So now I have money. But I still need to unlock the locks on the canal. And I still need a key, which the hook is not. And it would be cool if I could get into this room, whatever it is. No point. It's locked.
No point. It's locked.
What if I use the hook on it?
No point.
I don't know why I thought that would do anything different. Alright. Okay. Well... The rhetorical questions? I guess so. I don't know. Like... The rectors are weird people. Very focused. Everybody in this game is weird. Everybody in this game is like so one-dimensional. And Kate walking around as if everybody else is normal and trying to interact with them as if they're all normal people, and none of them are. Everybody's just super weird. Alright. I have a bag with a money symbol on it. Ready to give money to these bargers. The boat people. But then I still need to unlock the things.
There you go. Here's your money. I've checked it. It's all there.
They don't care. Just like, oh, okay, sure. Slow-paced animations. Oh my god.
Ah, thank you. Not difficult get dollar. See? You are a real businesswoman.
I'm not the only one around here.
Huh.
We pleased to do deal with you. Now, you open lock or we no help you.
Why didn't you manage to open them? After all, you don't have to be a genius.
Ma vad pensiero esto? Di kleine madam. No se sei Alex non comprendo. En allora kaput en andere bordel. Zir zvar moi. On boom telefonieren kaput.
My husband say instructions complicated. No understand manual. My husband angry. Very angry.
Oh.
Now telephone broke. Kaput.
Now that is annoying. What are you gonna do next?
We wait repairman.
Well, I don't have the time to wait. I'll have to go have a look. There must be some way of releasing the opening
Do you have the
mechanism.
key? Please tell me you have the key.
There
Thank
always
you!
need key for lock.
Oh, jeez. I was really afraid I'd have to go find this somewhere.
Okay, thanks.
Man. For once, they actually give me the thing I need in order to go do the thing they want me to do. It's a Christmas miracle. This has never happened before. Alright, let's take a look at the thing. Let's see what we can do over here. At least now I have the key, so I can... Oh my god. Who's calling me?
Hello?
Is it the professor?
Hey, how's my
No, it's Mom.
I was thinking about you.
Really don't care about Mom.
Fantastic
Wow,
coat.
Mom is
You
so
are
like...
warm,
It's
aren't you?
really hard to sympathize with Mom. Like, she's just there as irritation.
Mom, it's so sweet of you to worry, but I'm fine, really. The trip's a breeze, no worries. I mean, there's...
Well, when are you coming back? Frank is dying to meet you.
Frank? Oh, yeah, your singer. You
Yeah.
two seeing each other there?
Probably never again.
Oh, you'll never guess the surprise he gave me yesterday.
Was it a diamond ring?
No, I suppose I won't.
Frank invited me to a big charity show organized by, someone or another. Anyway, they got him singing a couple of old numbers from his repertoire, and in the end, he asked me to go up on stage with him. Can you imagine me, your mother, on stage in front of thousands of people?
Wow, I would have loved to have been there. Not too emotional, I hope.
Oh, too emotional by far, especially as I hadn't even been to the hairdresser. Well, I didn't even have the proper dress on. But Frank promised me he'd see to that next time. Oh, he's such a cutie. And he's got the sweetest little...
I'm sure he has, Mom.
It would be so good if you could join us one day. Let's see, when is his next gala? I'm so forgetful these days. I swear I'd lose my head if it weren't in the clouds. You just watch out, my girl. Them years will catch up with you much quicker than you think.
This is such an awkward
I'll look out for them,
conversation.
Mom. Nice to hear your voice. Lots of love.
Well, to you too, my little munchkin.
Oh my god. Wow. Never call this number again. Mom was a mistake. Alright, let's see what I can do over here. So first off, what is the number? The number that it says, in case of problems, is 2766 6742. So let's do that thing. 2766 6742.
I need a key.
I have the key! 276. Oh no. What is going on?
The instructions are written in a language I don't recognize.
Oh my god.
The instruction.
Oh, this is a problem. Okay. And
That
the
looks
phone is
broken.
broken. Yeah, I know it looks broken. Is that helpful? Is there anything in here that looks like a number?
The instructions are...
Yeah. Maybe I can ask the boat people for more help? Oh, maybe I can ask the station master for help. Don't you do it, Kate. Oh, right! I have a phone! Oh, man. You guys are smart. It's a good thing you guys are so smart. Oh, jeez. Okay. 27666742. Hello. 7666742.
Welcome to the East Block Control Center. To start, press the number sign.
Okay.
If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1.
No.
If you are using the Morloff lock, press 2. If you are using
my
the
God.
Pass lock, press 3. If you are using the Barakstadt lock, press 4. To
Okay,
return to the
I'm
last
ready to press
command,
4.
Press the number sign.
4.
If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to lower the water level, press 2. To return to the last command, press the number sign.
I think I want to raise the water level? Unless it controls here, which means I want to lower the water level. I think I want to lower the water level.
You want to lower the water level in the Barakstadt lock? To confirm your choice, press star.
Oh my god, this is such a mess.
And press the number sign.
Yes, star, confirm.
Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently on holiday, and no replacement is available.
What?
We will reply to your request within 48 hours. In case of an emergency,
Oh my God.
please operate the lock system manually. We apologize for delays to our service.
That's it? That's all I get out of that? Oh no. No. We're trying this again. That's 100% not how this is gonna end. What was it? 27666742. 27666742. That was miserable.
Welcome to the East Block Control.
Alright, to start, press the number sign.
If you are using...
And then press 4 for the Barakstadt lock.
If you want to raise...
What if I want to raise the water level?
You want to raise... To confirm your choice... Your request has been logged. Unfortunately...
Alright, maybe it's those the last set of numbers that I pressed. So, 42 to raise. Whoa! Sweet! I was hoping, but I didn't really expect that to work. Because that's kind of stupid, actually. But okay. If that's what it takes. Oh, yes, I have seen that nick before. Hello, Eponymous. Hello, Simon. How's it going? God, that was... There's so many things in this game that's like, why did this work? This shouldn't have worked. This is stupid. But I'm glad it worked, because now I don't have to figure out anything else.
Hey there, on the boat.
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say, hello, young lady.
Hello, young lady. Alright.
Right, I've got it. I know now how the locks work. So guide your boat into the lock, and I'll take care of the mechanism.
Godverdomme. Das ist eine echte ladies. Alle trois, range alle Dingen and obligados de dame. Ach, set content on route again.
What's your husband say?
You, hurry up. We hurry to travel again.
Oh my god.
Okay. We'll meet each other on the other side. By my train, okay?
Oh, jeez. For the most part, I think I've done pretty well in solving all of this stuff myself. There's been a couple of places where I didn't realize there was a place I could go, or... Like, I don't know how long it would have taken me to figure out that I needed to take the mammoth doll to the professor here if Heartless Shroom hadn't brought it up. So I kind of... Like, in some places I kind of appreciate the direction, but... There's also some of this stuff that's, like, really irritating to figure out. It's very, very point-and-click adventure. Like, it's such a problem. Alright, so 42 lowered it, which means 41 is going to raise it. Yep. So if I, like, type 31 or 32, am I just, like, randomly lowering or raising the water level in other people's locks and, like, the other random lock? I don't know, whatever it is. Like, are they all connected? That would be really funny. Alright, that was it, right? That's all you need to do here, yeah? Let's go out here and... Oh, I need to be on the other side. Alright, let's go around to the other side then. Come on, Kate. I believe in you. You can do it. You can manage these stairs. Slowly but surely. Hey, how's it going? What do we need to do? I'm here.
Hey there, on the boat.
Da, barge on other side. You still need us?
Yes.
It must be really neat to travel.
Oh,
really?
Slechte boot. Eine vergete das Grund. Für mich, locker ist fantastica. Eine kleine Rot mit Ustet, okay. You guide.
Excuse me?
My husband say he like his barge and he not like your train. Too noisy. If you want to travel in tin can, you stay in tin can.
Sure.
Alright.
There. Your barge is over the locks now. It's up to you to keep your part of the bargain.
Yes, beloved Frau. Attach loco.
My husband say, return to train, attach chain, then barge will pull.
Wow.
Okay, I'll get moving. I'll leave you.
Dos.
Alright, where's the chain? Attached chain? What chain? What am I supposed to be attaching? You didn't give me a thing to attach! Oh, come on!
Hey there, Dodd. There.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
What do we do now to tie my train?
Mademoiselle Takatak. Loco coco mitchen.
What did your husband say?
Jeez.
You attach chain to train and chain to train with barge.
Oh, catch it, sir.
Okay, yes, thank you. Why didn't you do this in the beginning?
If that's going to work, looks like something's missing.
Is it?
If that's...
Oh. Yeah, okay. I found a use for the hook. This is the way to travel. By train and by boat at the same time. This is the life. Hey, look, it's one of the charger things. Alright, let's go do that thing. Man, just about out of here. Lucky. Of course, I still need to go back and get the doll, which I guess means I need to attend this dude's lecture? It's kind of weird. I don't know why we thought that was a good idea.
Hello, Kate Walker here.
Miss Walker, this
Yeah,
is
Professor Pons. Okay.
I'm about to start my lecture on the Yukon at any moment. Please make haste to come.
Okay.
All right, Professor.
Excellent. We'll be in the main lecture hall. See you soon.
Well, train's here, so that's cool. Let's go do the thing. Let's go listen to Professor Pons tell us about mammoths. I cannot tell you how excited I am to learn more about mammoths. Never been more excited in my life. Mammoths. Mammoths and aviaries and paleontology and automatons. I'm waiting for the clockwork automaton mammoth to show up. I'm surprised we haven't had one of those yet. It's only a matter of time, I suppose. Come on, Kate, get a move on. Lectures wait for no man or woman. Yo, mammoths. I can't believe that with those giant mammoths out front, the rectors were accusing Hans of being obsessed with mammoths. Like, really? Like, you don't think he got some help from there? You don't think other people are just as equally obsessed? No. It's Hans's problem. I've never met someone so focused on mammoths. They're all over the place in your stupid university. Mammoth has pride of place here. It's even in the symbol! Like, what are you expecting from people? Oh my god.
No point.
Oh, that's not the main lecture hall? Is this the main lecture hall? Something's about to happen. Oh.
I don't need that for...
Really?
I don't...
Where's the main lecture hall then? I don't understand. Also, why do I still have the Angala Cola powder? Like, what am I gonna do with that? There's not anything I can do over here, is there? Still not, right? Okay. Wait, so where's the main lecture hall? If it wasn't that one other locked door. It's really not in here? Where else can I go? Is there anywhere I can go from up here? Oh. Could I have gone this way the whole time? That's not a door. Like, was this just open the whole time and I never even realized? Man.
Ah, there you are, Miss Walker. Good, good.
Two students! Oh my god. This is such a... I don't even know how to describe this. This is like...
My young friends, a very exciting discovery, unimaginable up until only a few hours ago, has come into my hands and has finally allowed me to complete my study on the mysterious Yukol people. Lights, please. The Yukols are a people from the far north about whom very little is known. They live far away, very far away, on the frozen borders of Siberia. This distance and the climatic conditions of the region, which are unfavorable to humans,
yeah, I'm about to be
limited
sleeping.
the size of the Yukol population and kept it out of reach of the scientific world. The handful of slides that follow are actually the only documentation we have in our possession.
Pictures of people riding mammoths?
Who made these drawings
Oh my god.
and photographs 100 or so years ago. Today, we owe what we know about
Mammoths.
the Yukol people
100 years ago. Mammoths.
We know that the origins of the Yukols date back to the
Those
last
yawns.
Ice Age. Curiously, evidence of their presence has been found in Western Europe, and more precisely in the prehistoric caves at the heart of the Alps. This people, it seems, undertook a long migration over centuries towards the far north of the globe. The reasons for this migration are due to the importance of the mammoth in their craft, trade, and culture. They used them for transportation and as beasts of burden. The mammoth brought them meat, skins, fat, and ivory. Man and animal lived in symbiosis. There's no doubt about it. Mammoths started to drift away from the region due to changing climatic conditions, and the Yukols followed them to the north.
This guy's voice is pretty soothing, actually.
Siberia. Prehistoric cave drawings, identified as Yukol in origin, first led me to the extraordinary hypothesis that the Yukols had managed to domesticate the mammoth. They are, to the best of our knowledge, the only prehistoric people to represent a man riding a mammoth. Today, because of this genuine mammoth skin effigy, identified by myself as an authentic Neolithic object,
I do not understand this timeline. He's talking about prehistoric stuff, but he's also talking about, like, a person taking pictures 100 years ago of actual mammoths.
He draws what he sees and represents scenes from real life. This familiar day-to-day object is actually a children's toy. As you have seen, Yukol existence was inextricably linked to that of the mammoth. They used its skin for clothing and to make the roofs and walls of their houses. They used the tusks to build the frameworks of their homes, as well as weapons, tools, and jewelry. Curiously, the disappearance of the mammoth 12,000 years ago
still don't understand this timeline.
On the Yukol's way of life. It seemed that for a long time after, The people maintained their strong bond with the mammoth through the centuries. As incredible as it may seem, the Yukon people have continued right up until the start of this century to feed themselves on mammoth meat and to use the skin for clothing and shelter. The ivory craftwork industry is still flourishing.
What are you trying to say here?
To preserve ancestral customs, the Yukos learned
frozen mammoth carcasses.
A large number of frozen mammoth carcasses that were perfectly preserved in the ice of the Siberian tundra. They have been able to live mainly off
yeah, Cryptomancer, I'll link you the VODs.
For almost 30 centuries. As plausible as this explanation may seem, it seems it is not enough for the scientific community who, I will confess, is greatly perplexed by the question. In the absence of acceptable scientific
those yawns, though, I love it.
With Yuko shaman artifacts. The research department that I have the honor to represent today lends no credence to the myths and legends that these tribal charlatans peddle. We have to take their stories at face value, mere tales to while away the long Siberian winter. The legend of the Siberian Ice Ark is a very good example.
Siberian Ice Ark?
To find out for yourselves from the pamphlet that I had passed around to you. This legend would have us believe that today, somewhere on a lost island to the north of Siberia, there are living mammoths still in existence. A sort of hangover from the Ice Age. This small herd has been miraculously preserved for more than 120 centuries by the Yukos' tender care. And the island on which the pachyderms are said to live is called Syberia. My friends, I advise you to resist the temptation.
Well, Pish and Tish, is it? It's not like Syberia isn't the name of the game.
The island of Siberia is not charted on any map, and the idea that mammoths have survived to the 21st century is an idle scientist's pipe dream. The Yukos were sadly among the first victims of the colonization of continental Siberia led by the Russians in the 20th century.
Oh, poor Yukos.
Kolkhoz and Sovkhoz systems, as well as the exploitation, disdain, and humiliation people had to suffer, marked a definitive break in the Yukos' traditional lifestyle. And since the collapse of the communist regime, the Yuko population finds itself confronted with the same political and social upheavals that other Siberian communities are experiencing. There are two consequences to arise from this. Some Yukos have lost their tribal identity and have integrated into the Russian population. Others, however, have sought long and hard to re-establish links with their ancestral culture that was lost under the Soviet regime. Now, at the start of the 21st century, the last true surviving Yukos have gone to live on the vast territories of their ancestors. Nobody knows today where they live or how they survived.
Alright.
Their very existence would
I guess I'm going hunting for mammoths.
If they did not turn up periodically at the tundra's most isolated fur trading posts to exchange mammoth tusks for essential items. There ends my lecture for today. Thank you for being among us today, Miss Walker. Please make your way to the laboratory where you will find your mammoth doll. There are also
photocopies of the lecture.
Should
Excellent.
you so require them.
I'm pretty sure I so require them. Alright. I'm ready to get out of here. Oh, this is the school uniform. That is ugly. Dude's still asleep. Good job, dude. Whew. What a cinematic. Oh man, time for stairs. Alright, let's go get the doll, because I'm pretty sure I can't leave without the doll. Otherwise, Oscar's gonna get mad at me. And there are photocopies of the lecture, which is good. Cryptomancer, you can totally borrow these if you feel like you need to. Although, to be honest, I think the lecture was mostly an opinion piece and probably not going to be on the test. Oh my god. Okay. Welp, time to read. The last ice age ended when the planet warmed up. This sudden climatic change threatened the existence of many animal species, including mammoths inhabiting the far northern Siberian wastes. It is said that the Yukol peoples decided to follow Noah's example and built an enormous ark to try to preserve the mammoth's existence. They lived in symbiosis with the pachyderm, which was at the heart of their religious worship. The ship was constructed entirely from mammoth tusks. Does ivory float? A small herd of mammoths was installed on board with enormous quantities of fodder. Control of the ship was entrusted to a handful of particularly intrepid Yukol clans. Their mission was to take the animals to other lands with pastures more befitting to their survival. One day, 50 summers later, as legend would have it, the Ark returned to its starting point. The Yukols were astonished to find nobody aboard apart from the carcasses of several mammoths, perfectly preserved in the ice encasing the ship. The clansmen believed this was a mysterious sign from the gods, and they ate the mammoths in a memorable feast. 1 week later, the Ark set sail once more, carried away by the currents. Again it returned, half a century later, with not a soul on board, except more well-preserved frozen mammoth carcasses. The mystery continued for a millennia, each time the surprisingly well-preserved mammoths appearing out of nowhere. The Yukols interpreted the phenomenon as a benevolent offering from their dead companions, who were believed to have perished on the Ark's first voyage in some horrendous maritime cataclysm. It was believed that their souls had found eternal rest on a mythical island that the shaman named Syberia. They constructed a whole religion around this belief, with rites and customs punctuated by the periodic appearances of the phantom ship and its precious cargo. For centuries, nothing changed the Ark's mysterious cycle. Only the size of the mammoths changed, reducing imperceptibly over time. Until one day, 100 or so years ago, the Ark returned earlier than expected. It was empty. The Yukols were dumbfounded and utterly confused. The spirits of their ancestors had forsaken them. Everything they had believed in, that had been the bedrock of their culture since the very depths of time, had now lost all meaning. The most fanatical believers noted that the frequency of appearances had in fact increased, and maintained that there was still hope as long as the Ark continued to its return journeys from the unknown. Some elder Yukols boasted having seen it several times, but thenceforth, each time the white ship returned, it only offered an empty shell to the despairing eyes of the surviving Yukols. The belief became superstition, and the reality became legend. Alright. We now know a few more things about paleontology. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I guess I should talk to the boy.
What is it you want to know, miss?
Is there anything left to...
I'll leave you...
There really isn't. We're done here. 50-year mammoth icebox delivery service. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it seems like the goal now is to find the ukuleles and travel to their mysterious island. Maybe Hans will be on the island already. That actually seems likely. Hans is just gonna keep going further and further away. This bandstand, though. I wouldn't want to have to listen to that 24/7. But it was a blessing in disguise when that thing failed the first time. I guess all it really needed was to be wound up again, right? Like, all I did was pull a lever, and all of a sudden it was working. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm done with this mess. With this fiasco. But at least I have some wine and some mushroom powder to take with me on my journey. That's good, right? That's the thing I want to do? Ah. Yeah, there's a lot of lore in this game. It's doing a lot to kind of fill in the world and talk about things. And some of it is important to know. Yeah, rectors don't know anything. Oh my god, Cryptomancer, don't you start. I am not ready to turn this into another witness puzzle. Stairs. Yeah, no, I know how much of a problem it is for you to deal with stairs. Alright, so two things going on. We gotta wind the train, and we gotta put the mammoth back.
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am waiting to continue our journey.
I'm
Great.
off, Oscar.
Yes.
So first things first. That's a real word. First things first, mammoth. Next, let's go wind the train. Alright, train winder, do the thing. Yeah, that's entirely correct, Mr. Gecko. That is absolutely an actual word. Don't question me.
I don't need to do that.
What? What do you mean you don't need... Oh, you need to do this. Alright, is the train sufficiently wound? Can we continue our journey? Oh my god, who is calling me now? It's Hans.
Hello?
Where are you?
Oh.
Hi, Dan. I'm in
It's Dan.
Barrickstadt.
What? Is that a town? I hope the man you're looking for lives there. Are you coming home soon?
From what I
Oh,
gather,
Dan.
it's one huge university with an extraordinary station aviary. If you could only see it, there are trees and birds everywhere. It's so weird here.
Accurate.
Sounds like a great place for a bit of sightseeing. So, are you coming back soon?
I don't think so. In fact, the train I'm traveling on has some kind of a mechanical problem.
Which
We've
you
been
just
forced to stop here.
fixed.
Us? I thought you were alone. Who's with you?
Oscar, the train engineer.
You're messing around with mechanics now, are you?
Don't be so stupid, Dan, please. Oscar's an automaton created by Mr. Varlberg, the man I'm looking for. And he's not any old robot. He's a sophisticated butler type, if you see what I mean.
So
He's a bit
awkward.
obsessive as well.
Kate, I don't know what they're feeding you in Europe, but don't you think it's time that you came home?
But my mission still isn't finished.
To hell with your mission. I don't know why you accepted it in the first place. If you just stuck to the middle of the road, then we wouldn't be in this mess.
Wow.
We? If there's any mess, it's me. who's-
Dan,
And while I'm trying to come to
please.
grips with strange towns, you, my darling, are sitting at home on your butt. I seem to remember we had nothing against my departure.
It was only going to be 2 or 3 days, Kate. Please, try to put yourself in my shoes.
Yes, please try and put my feelings
Not
before
only do I have to
yours.
fit myself into your diary, but I've got to get myself into your shoes as well. Is there anywhere else Sir would like me to put myself while we're on this subject?
Oh, don't have
I
this
don't wanna talk
fight.
about it. Call me back when you calm down.
I was perfectly
Or just
calm before
dump
I picked
him.
your call. I only wanted a few words of encouragement, not your disdain. Was that too much to ask?
You can be such a selfish...
Oh,
Takes one to know
she
one,
can
sweetheart.
be selfish. Yeah, that's rich coming from Dan. Dan, selfish butt, whatever his last name is. Clockwork Gigolo? Dude. The time has definitely come to get out of here. Alright, Oscar. Are we good? Anything else needs to be done? Can we get out of here?
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am waiting to continue our journey.
Alright, let's do the thing.
If you tell me one more time something's missing, I'll...
Everything is ready. Take your seat, Kate.
Hooray! We
We're
did it!
leaving.
I'll... Okay...
Oh, now he's willing to go outside. Cryptomancer, something in me wants to take the idea of mechanical companions a little farther, but yeah, Kate's getting along well with Oscar, and Kate is not getting along well with Dan. Dan's a piece of work. What am I doing? Hello? Really? Am I Why? Why are we stopped? Oscar? Oscar, I swear to God. What is going on here? If this is any more complicated than just needing me to push a button of some kind, actually going to flip my lid here. Where is Oscar? Speaking of. Oh, I need another key for this.
I wonder how that works.
Oh my God. I am unhappy. Alright. Well, let's go in here.
There, Oscar?
Oh no, Oscar, why?
Comply with railroad and customs regulations.
Why?
Oscar, don't you think we could drop the trifling details once and for all?
You said there was nothing
On
missing.
the wall, Kate Walker.
And you wouldn't know where I could get one of
God
them from,
damn
would
it.
you?
There is usually some form of authority stationed at a guard post that is strategically positioned to issue such a visa.
Would that be you, my friend? Oh, I can't bird with him.
Oscar, don't you think
You neglected to find the clockwork winding mechanism for the train with sufficient haste, Kate Walker.
What nerve? And you refused to lend a helping hand. Help that could have been invaluable to me.
Oh my God.
I agree, Kate Walker.
If you weren't so obsessed by procedure, we wouldn't have had a hitch.
I am not entirely convinced, Kate Walker.
Oscar, please, let's get in the train and leave, can we?
Yes, Kate Walker. Give me the visa.
Oscar?
You neglect...
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Aren't you going to give me the visa so that I can...
I don't suppose you can...
Your non-supposition is correct, Kate Walker.
Oscar,
Are you for real?
the automaton that drives this train will be really impatient to leave soon because he's totally obsessed about punctuality.
Yes, Kate Walker.
And it's weird, because sometimes, when he drops all that stuff about procedure, he can be so charming and attentive.
Please refrain from attributing human emotions to me, Kate Walker.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Should have known it wasn't going to be this easy. God damn it. Who do I have to talk to get an exit visa now? Why? Yeah, they're totally fighting now. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright. So now we need an exit visa. And I gotta run all the way back to the university in order to get it. Oh my God. Alright. So, who's in a position to grant this one? I guess I'll talk to the station master? See if he can do anything to help me? No. I'll go talk to people. I'll go figure this out. I mean, my assumption would have been that I needed to get the visa from Oscar, given that Oscar was already in the appropriate-looking ticket office. But I'm going to talk to the station master and see whether or not he has a way to help me.
I'm so...
What can
I fixed my train, but the wall's still in my way. I can't go anywhere. This whole situation is totally ridiculous. Totally ridiculous.
Please, miss, you're scaring the birds. There is a gate in the wall, isn't there?
The gate is locked. Do you know if the rectors have a key to it?
A key? A key? It would take quite a key to open a gate like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the wall belongs to the army. That's
The
their
army?
business. Because of the enemy, you see.
Because of the enemy?
What enemy?
Don't ever go to the other side of the wall, miss.
Why is this the first time learning of this?
Please, believe me. Nobody ever goes there. Ever.
Jeez.
I fixed my train.
Oh, no, okay.
I won't. Okay, let's get the story straight. My train has left your station, so it won't disturb your peace and quiet anymore. And nothing is broken. At least I hope not.
The train and the station made to go together after all, miss.
But I mean, I thought it frightened your birds.
Go figure. Reckon I gave them a little entertainment after all.
I won't disturb.
Welcome.
You're not helpful. Alright, let's go talk to the rectors. Rectors! Ho! And then there's this thing. Stairs. I'm gonna be forever traumatized by staircases. Alright, guys. Please tell me you have a way out of this situation. Many comments imply spoilers, Mr. Gecko.
Gentlemen, I'm awfully bothered to have...
Which I'm...
I want to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, I can carry on my journey.
Can you, though?
We would also like to thank you for repairing our bandstand.
It was beyond all hope.
Really?
Allow us to wish you good luck. And see you next year at enrollment time, perhaps.
I
Seems
doubt
unlikely.
it. But thanks anyway. Can you possibly help me?
Miss,
we can...
Yeah. Train?
I finally managed to get my train out of the station. Everything may return to normal. I hope you're happy.
Yes, we are now very satisfied, and we thank you, miss, for respecting our regulations.
A train should first stop, then subsequently leave space for other trains.
There we go.
Uh-huh.
One more little problem we've managed to tie up, and now we can return to some highbrow concerns.
Such as...
Here we are.
All right.
Alright, well, you guys are singularly useless here. Do I already have something that acts as an exit visa? No. I don't know what's with the clipping. People are saying that they've been seeing it on as a result of Twitch, but like I'm not seeing any clipping on my end. So I think it's just this specific thing, something to do with the animations. Like I am actually not seeing any clipping, but apparently that's not how it looks on On stream. I don't know. I'll go talk to the professor again. Maybe he has some other information for me. If he doesn't, then I guess just go back to Oscar. Yeah, other people were mentioning the same thing. I think it's something to do with the way that Twitch is streaming it, because it doesn't look like that on my end. It's super weird.
I must congratulate you for your lecture. You were right. The subject is absolutely fascinating.
And I didn't sleep through any of it.
Could be so interesting.
What you heard was only the tip of the iceberg, my dear. But if I have at least awoken a passion in you, I'm only too proud.
Yeah, it's super bizarre.
Did Hans Varlberg agree with your hypothesis on the Yukels being able to tame mammoths?
Now, Hans was no man of science. His pathological obsession was to find mammoths that were still in existence. Such a hypothesis is somewhat overblown, don't you think?
It might be a frame rate thing, like it's doing it a little bit on this end, but
thousands of years ago, of this we are certain.
It's visible
Today, the
more
only mammoths in Siberia are frozen ones.
Via OBS because of
frame rate. Do you know where Hans might
but
have gone after his stay here in Barrackstadt?
No, but I would not be surprised if he left in search of the Yukels, or what is left of them.
Yeah, 100%. Okay.
What would you say about seeing Hans Varlberg again? After all, you could come with me and help me find him.
Young lady, you are very kind. I'm far too old for such escapades.
Okay.
I'll leave you in peace.
Sorry?
Alright, doesn't seem like there's any particular direction at this point, so I guess it's just go back and talk to Oscar some more. Try and hand him things, see if that works. Slowly but surely jogging my way back to Oscar. At least these stairs don't take forever. But these stairs... Come on, Kate, you can do it. I believe in you. Sure. All right. Yeah, I'll take a little bit of direction, Mr. Gecko. Like if this is just going to be wandering around and doing things that I've already done, like that's not fun for anybody. And like it's made so much more irritating by move speed. Okay. So it is just stuff over here. I don't actually have to go back to the university for anything. That is at least a little helpful. Is there anything in here that would act as a visa?
No point weighing.
Sure. I don't have like papers or anything lying around, right? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. What have we got over here? So this is actually the first time I've been able to get to this side of things. So maybe there's like stuff to do? There totally is. Oh my god. Whoa, what's back here? Interesting. Uh-oh. This suddenly got a lot more complex. Really, Kate? Wow. We hit the top of the wall.
Hello?
Feel like Jon Snow up here.
Oh, is that you? What's going on?
Well, I finally got the mechanical train wound, and I hope it's going to take me to Hans Vorarlberg. I had to sort things out with a couple of weirdo sailors. And they probably ripped me off. But now I'm blocked behind this massive wall.
This really does sound like a strange drug trip.
I'm not talking about that. I want to know what's going on with Dan.
Thank you, Olivia.
I bumped into him at Maggie's do, and he said you'd argued.
That's a bit over the top. Things got a bit heated the last time we called, that's all. No need to go overboard.
I don't mean to be melodramatic, but he didn't seem in such great shape. He had his down-in-the-dumps head on.
Wow.
Like Dan has a down-in-the-dumps head.
Well, yeah, when that shock of hair flops over his forehead, and his eyes mist up, and his eyebrows kind of creased together.
Oh, Olivia's got the
I'd
hots
never
for
noticed.
Dan.
Maybe I did go a bit too far, but he's got such a goody two-shoes image of me that sometimes I just lose it. And this case is taking up a lot of headspace. I was just looking for a bit of compassion.
Well, you sure got mine. So, what's going down?
Like I said before, I'm kind of getting somewhere, but it's slow. This Hans Vorarlberg guy is getting more and more fascinating by the day.
Okay, well, anyway, it doesn't sound like you're bored. Not like back here in the office. Every day is boredom day. Just no fun without you. When are you coming
Aww,
back?
everybody likes Kate.
Shouldn't be long, I hope. Look, I've got to go. See you soon.
Well, call us again real soon. And be easier on Dan next time, huh?
Yeah, if Dan wasn't such a selfish douchebag. So what have we got over here? Man.
No point.
Well, definitely not going that way. What about this way? This is pretty cool. Can I go in here? Hey! Oh, look, it's a dude. What's up, dude?
Good day to you, sir.
You're kind of blocked by that telescope.
Captain Malatesta, Commander-in-Chief of the Barkstadt border post, at your service, madam.
Oh, okay. What do you know about Hans?
Is the person who takes care of the gate anywhere around?
There is no person who takes care of the gate. Believe you me, ma'am. I have been the one and only guardian of this gate since 1968. That year, I took over the position from the late Lieutenant Colonel Malatesta, my own father.
I see.
In that case, can you tell me how the mechanism works? It sure looks complicated to me.
Not at all. It is child's play for anyone who takes the time to work out its surprisingly straightforward logic. And from the looks of your locomotive, it shouldn't pose you any problems.
Why do you say that?
When I caught sight of your formidable locomotive, I immediately said, heavens, only Hans Vorarlberg could design such an engine. And I know what I'm talking about, ma'am, because he invented the gate's original mechanism. It was his last creation here in
Okay. What a surprise.
So you know Hans Vorarlberg?
Of course
no,
he does.
I mean, not
It's got the same
personally.
key thing. Of course it's a
I
Hans
was only a
Vorarlberg
baby
design.
when he
Okay.
stayed in Barkstadt. My father spoke often of him, and I knew about his inventions. He left very many things behind him.
I know.
In any case, I noticed that his fantastic knack for inventing has not deteriorated with age. How's he doing?
I don't know. In fact, I don't actually know him. I'm searching for him. An inheritance matter. I hope his train is going to lead me to him.
And why not? His inventions
He does
are
blend in a bit.
always full of surprises.
Especially with his head being hidden behind the telescope. That was kind of weird.
Between the station aviary and this bleak wall, the change in atmosphere is radical, don't you think?
It's been a long time since I've been at liberty to judge, miss. My duties forbid me from abandoning my post.
Alright, well...
I need a visa to cross the wall and
see
to
if you
continue
can
my
help me
journey
here.
to the east. They told me that you are the only person in a position to issue such a visa.
Indeed. This responsibility is part of my duties. However, I am not currently issuing visas because nobody must venture beyond the wall.
And why not?
It's
really?
far too dangerous, in particular for a lady of your standing who is traveling unescorted.
But I have an escort.
Dangerous?
I have an
What exactly
Oscar.
do you mean, Captain?
The enemy, miss. The enemy. I've been observing them for several years through my telescope. There's
Really?
one particular horseman stationed yonder. He's a scout from the invading enemy army, and he's been spying on us.
Everybody in this city is nuts!
Extremely
It's
vigilant.
completely and
He knows that
absolutely
I know
nut
he's
bar.
there, you understand? And as long as I keep my eye on him, he won't dare try anything.
Are you sure?
Really?
Please, take a look for yourself.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Don't mind me if I retire, Captain.
Please, madam, my respects.
Why has he got his head up like this the whole time? Like, what is that going to accomplish? Alright, show me your dude on a horse. Oh. That looks vaguely like a dude on a horse.
How strange. I can't see a Cossack horseman at all. There's just a dead tree in the middle of an empty plain.
Yep.
Poor captain must have really bad eyesight.
Well, I know a few things about eyesight.
The captain will never swallow this powder as it is.
Alright, how do I give him wine? And what is this mess? Alright, yeah, let's look at stuff. There we go. We
Look,
did it.
broken glasses. If they belong to the captain, then he sure has eye problems going by those lenses.
Aha. Okay. Anything else I can do over here? Nope. Alright.
Colonel, sir.
Captain.
But you have the air of a great officer.
Roll eyes.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid that we frontier soldiers are often forgotten by the military administration.
There's no justice. I sympathize with you, Captain. Let us forget our worries for a moment and have a little drink together in the name of friendship.
It would be my pleasure, miss, but the regulations strictly forbid it.
Come on. A little glass of wine never hurt anybody, and nobody need know.
Wine, miss?
She is,
Putting me in a
like,
very
this close
delicate
to
situation.
trying to seduce him.
Just a little glass. I assure you, it is excellent.
Well, perhaps just a drop.
Here's your glass. To your good health, Captain.
And
Hey, he's just got his nose in the air the whole time.
It's been a long time since I've drunk wine in such pleasant company. I admit, it is excellent.
Isn't it? You wouldn't think it came from Barrackstadt. It is made from the Amazon forest Sauvignon grape that has been miraculously conserved and cultivated in the station garden.
Well, well, well. The university authorities kept that one to themselves.
You know, Captain, it is essential that I continue my journey eastwards.
Please, don't even think about it. As I've said, it's extremely dangerous. The enemy is spying on us.
The enemy.
Perhaps your Cossack horseman isn't quite what you thought. Perhaps it's just a dead tree twisted into a strange shape. You should take another look. You never know. Go on, Captain. Give it a try.
So be it. I will make this concession to the fairer sex, miss. But it does seem to be quite ridiculous. Incredible. How is this possible? By what strange magic? How could I have been so wrong for so long?
Oh my god.
The enemy was only a tree. I'm so ashamed.
It's not that bad, Captain. It's only human to make mistakes after all.
I can't...
A tree. Nothing but a dead tree.
Pull yourself together, Captain. It's okay. And now I suppose there's nothing stopping you from issuing me a visa?
Yes, of course. There is no more danger. All these years. And now the Cossack has gone. There is nothing left to watch.
Captain, you should be delighted. From now on, you don't have to stay pinned to your watchtower. Travel can start up again normally. You will be able to resume your regular duties like issuing entrance and exit visas.
Just returning back to the point of the conversation that's a little more important to me.
Cross the wall frontier immediately. 1,000 apologies. Here, miss.
Oh, now he's looking at me directly. Crazy. Authorization to cross the border. This document authorizes the holder with belongings to pass through the border wall gate. Captain Malatesta, the gate commander. A sign. The Barokstadt University logo. Notarized with a mammoth. Warning, beyond the ramparts, conditions for journeys into the Eastern Territories are filled with uncertainty and reputed to be hazardous. As a consequence, the wall authorities cannot guarantee the physical safety of the traveler and decline all responsibility in the event of any incident.
Thank you, Captain.
Well,
and keep your eyes open.
Not that surprising.
Miss, if we could keep this between ourselves, please. For the sake of
Don't
my
worry.
honor.
Don't worry, man.
You understand?
Mum's the word.
You have my promise, Captain.
Your secret is safe with me. Alright, you just keep an eye on whatever it is you feel like keeping an eye on, and everything will be fine. And I'm the heck out of here. 100% done with all of this. The document flickers and goes away to show the 3D. Huh. Yeah, that's not happening for me at all. That's super weird. I wonder why it would mess up like that. Like, how could it... I mean, okay, so part of it is there's not a good way to get video capture. So instead of capturing the window, I have to do a monitor capture, and it's just full screening in, like, the appropriate space. So maybe that's messing things up, but it's really baffling to imagine how it could be messing things up in a way that's, like... in a way that impacts game physics or engine physics. Like, that's so weird. Go, 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 run, move. Kate! Alright, let's, talk to the guy.
Oscar, can't you please...
No! Look, I have the thing!
Okay.
Yes.
Do I need to do it from here? Yep, okay.
Here is the visa. I hope it's regulation, my dear Oscar.
Yeah, I'll check the VOD. I'll take a look. That's super weird.
It is regulation. Here is your ticket.
Oh, good. I have a train ticket. That is exactly what I needed. Train ticket for the mechanical railway departing from Barokstadt. This ticket is valid for one person and should be presented to any official of the mechanical railway when so
journey.
required.
So, can we go now?
Indeed. We are already very late, Kate Walker.
Oh my god. Alright. Can we go? I bet the train has a way to get through the gate on its own. Although it would be in keeping with the game for it to just force me to try and work through it anyway.
Your ticket, please.
Oh my god, Oscar.
You might not think so, but I also know a thing or two about procedure. And that's one bit of procedure I'm not going to forget about easily.
As you wish, Kate Walker.
Yes. For once we're going to do things as I wish.
Oh, really? Alright, well, I'm still giving him the ticket, right? Was there anything else that I wanted to do here?
Here you go, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate Walker. Now, please return to your seat, Kate Walker.
Yes, Oscar. Immediately, Oscar.
Alright, buddy. Let's get out of here. These metal groans, though. Like, this is such a... Let's get out of here already. Yep, as expected. The train opens the gate. Oh, look! There's like a Reese's peanut butter cup over here. Interesting part of the mechanism. Ah, that's what those were for. A fascinating mechanism. Alright, we out. Passing the Cossack. Alright, this is cool. Like, the cutscenes are pretty cool. And the train is unwound again. Oh no. Am I stuck here? Can't go out that side, I can go out this side. Yeah, this is a good time to save, actually. That is a really good point. So, Oscar... I don't see an Oscar around here. Alright, I'm just gonna go hit buttons then. Whoa. It's an elevator. Okay, cool. Where's Oscar? I want Oscar to tell me why we're stuck here.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker!
Yes, Oscar.
What's going on? Why has the train stopped? Where are we?
The springs of the train are unwound again, Kate Walker.
Oh my god.
As for the question pertaining to our geographical location, I really haven't the slightest idea.
Well,
alright.
We'd better get looking for a winding machine, my dear Oscar. I hope that this place actually has one.
The air here is so polluted that I could not possibly risk leaving the locomotive.
Of
My
course.
joints might corrode irreparably.
Right. Let's see. See you soon.
I shall stay right.
Do I even want to talk to Oscar? Is there anything that Oscar has to say here that will help?
Well, right. Gosh, it's really gloomy here. I wonder where on earth I'm going to find a winding machine.
I have total confidence in you, Kate Walker. You are, after all, a brave and resourceful
Flattery
woman.
will get you nowhere,
Yeah,
Oscar.
right. We just keep stopping. When will we ever get to the end of this journey?
Simply wind up the spring, and we can set off immediately.
From your mouth to God's ears. See you soon, Oscar.
I shall...
Alright, let's see what we can do. Heck of a soundtrack, this place.
That door is
yeah,
locked.
Oscar is remarkably unhelpful. For all that I guess I needed him in order to run the train, he has also been remarkably good at stopping progress. Oh boy, ladders. Let me get on this. Will this get me anywhere relevant? It's going to let me climb the ladder. Oh, that's something. Ooh, what did we find?
If that's going to work.
Of course. Alright. So it needs a piece of something that it does not have. Great. Oh, look. A voice thing. Oh, look. Hello? In what way is this useful? Alright, so he has a bunch of different tools, and he's got an Achilles heel. And basically he's this big worker dude. Clockwork worker dude. Made of clockwork. And I have a thing. Anything else? No? Got all the things? Cool. Can I apply the thing to the thing? Yup. In fact, I can. What does it do? Oh, it moves the guy. Hello, the guy. That's actually really intimidating. Alright, well... do it again, I guess? I don't really know where I'm supposed to be sending this dude. Is that me in the cockpit of the dude? In the, oh, and there's another dude back there, too. Interesting. Hey! We getting wound! Is that really it? There's gotta be more to this place than that. No further. Alright. Do I actually care about, like, going back and forth? Can I get out from here? With it all the way up? Surely this isn't it. There's gotta be more to this place. I'm feeling like what's his name? Kraid from Ninja Turtles.
Can't go that way.
Really? Why not? Alright, fine. I'll move the thing again. Gosh. Now can I get out? Yes, now I can get out. I don't know what the difference is, but we're out. Oh. This is taking me to a different place. Interesting. What is it? What? Why? 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 Do I need some other thing to interact with this? Does it need like a sledgehammer or crowbar or something to open it up further? Okay, well that's good to know. Krang, that was it. Alright. Welp. Is there anything else in here? I don't know if I can... Doesn't seem to be anything else I can click on in here other than moving the big dude around. Alright, now we can get out. Which is probably helpful. Probably a thing that we want to do. Alright, where else can I go from here? Oh my god!
Hey! You there!
Someone just stole something from my train. This is completely unacceptable. Okay, you can move faster than that. Your belongings are at stake here. Is it open now? Because the guy went through?
That door is locked. I've got to find...
Alright, alright. Let's find more things. What's up here? Yo, where'd Oscar go? You are the worst security robot, Oscar. Where is Oscar? Well, nothing got taken. At least it doesn't look like anything got taken. Let's go listen to this thing.
My dear brother, what joy to have news of you after your long silence during the war years. So, you're working for the Russians now. I tell you, we've been hearing some worrying stories about them here. Just your description of that dingy factory makes me cough. But it's so good to hear that your talent is being recognized for its true value, and that your automaton creations are taking the place of workers for all those menial jobs.
Okay.
I'm so proud that Vorarlberg automatons are making such a contribution, even if it is small, to the improvement of people's lives.
Meanwhile, back in Valadilen, we've been licking our wounds after the war years. Some people have returned, others not. Life is slowly coming back, but it's taking time. All my love, Anna.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, Hans has been doing some real work out here. Alright, for real though, what did that guy take out of the train?
My god, Oscar!
What?
Oscar, talk to me!
Oh, Oscar. Why did you let this happen to you? Where are your hands?
Are you okay?
Why, it is absolutely inadmissible, intolerable, and indescribable. I have been attacked.
What do you mean you've been attacked?
Your
My
hand
hands,
was...
I no longer have them. They have been stolen.
God, you haven't got your hands! But who did this?
Kate's
What's
real
going
quick on the
here?
uptake.
We can be sure of one thing, Kate Walker. That this heinous crime was committed by a barbarian. A dysfunctional individual whose behavior lacks all finesse.
Did you get a look at your attacker? Tell me exactly how it happened.
I was standing here polishing up my metalwork. I was just thinking that with all the dust in the air, it would be a good idea to...
Oscar!
I was very busy, and I suddenly felt two powerful arms grab me from behind and tie me up before I had the chance to defend myself. I wanted to call out, but my attacker gagged me before I could emit the slightest sound. Then he dismantled my hands with a terrifying pair of pliers. It was horrible.
I can believe it, my poor Oscar, but did you see
poor
him?
Oscar.
He was a real barbarian, I tell you. He had bloodshot eyes, steel teeth, and brown scaly skin, and he emitted foul odors. He was a monster, Kate Walker. A real monster. And he
was
had
an automaton?
a weapon.
Oscar, please calm down. Everything's going to be all right. Right, Oscar? Let's go find this
Hand bandit.
And this time we're not going to be such a pushover.
Kate Walker, please do not think that this problem does not concern me. But if it's all the same to you, I would so much prefer to stay here, just to be on the safe side. An engineer never abandons his train, after all.
Oscar, you're useless.
Yeah, sure. Another good reason not to lend a... I mean, not to help me out.
Kate Walker, even an automaton deserves a little compassion. I have just been savagely assaulted. Oh, I can feel one of my spasms coming on. I am on the verge of a clockwork breakdown. And all you do is accuse me of being selfish.
Okay, take a rest, Oscar. You're not much use without your hands anyway.
Oh, sure, rub it in, Kate. Man.
How old do you think your attacker was?
Why is that related to Hans?
Such monsters are ageless. I tell you, my wheelwork froze with fear.
I think he must have been an older man. Someone with a soft spot for automatons. An expert who knows how to dismantle.
The implication is that it's Hans. It's not Hans. What does Hans need hands for?
Follow you.
And what if it was Hans Vorarlberg himself?
Hans Vor... I'm sorry, I'll stop.
In respect in which I hold you, permit me to say that such an idea is stupid. Hans Vorarlberg, my attacker. A father would never attack his offspring. Get a grip on yourself. I should point out in all modesty that my attacker must have had muscles to overcome an automaton of my build.
Maybe you're right there, Oscar. I do apologize.
Alright, for the record, I consider this train a belonging. The train belongs to me. Oscar belongs to me. Oscar's hands belong to me. So this was definitely theft of my belongings. Just so we're clear.
Do you know if your attacker stole anything else?
As soon as he'd swiped my hands, he ran away.
Well, at least that's one good piece of news. The train's still intact.
What do you mean, intact? I am the train engineer. It was designed for me, and I for it. By maiming me in this brutal manner, the barbarian has also mutilated our locomotive. Without me and my hands, we're never going anywhere.
Sure, okay. Could you maybe tell me how the train works, then?
That is strictly forbidden, Kate Walker. There is only one engineer, and that train engineer is me. I am sure you don't have a license or authorization, or even a deputy engineer's permit.
Do you really think it's the right moment to get wrapped up in red tape, Oscar?
He just wants his hands back, Kate.
Regulations, Kate Walker.
Right, I'm done. Take care of yourself, Oscar.
Good luck, Kate Walker. And don't forget me.
Don't forget me. Alright, well, these vicious pliers seem like a good start. Can I apply them to, Too bad. Just know, Oscar, the next time you misbehave, you've got something coming to you. You're not wrong, Darkstar. I feel like Kate's position on ownership is questionable at best. Alright, so there was stuff this way. Well, let's go in here, see what we can find. Oh, maybe the pliers are good enough to get into the thing now?
Hello? Hello?
Kate, it's Dan. Can you hear me?
Dan, is that you? I can't hear you so good. Dan!
Hey, Kate, let's talk. It's about the last conversation. Are you still mad at me? Come on, it's important.
Dan, you're breaking up. I'll try and call you when I get out of this mine.
You're... Kate! Come on, what's happening? Listen, we've got to talk.
Look, the line's just getting worse and worse. I'm hanging up.
Alright, so, like, I kind of see it from Dan's perspective, right? Like, they're having this fight, and he feels like Kate's just shrugging him off. But at the same time, like, And Kate is kind of just shrugging him off. But she's also, like, in the middle of some of this crap. Like, really, how much can she be expected to be like, oh, yeah, let me just put this on hold to talk to you?
That's going to work.
Okay, yeah, it's missing something. Everything's missing something. Is it missing metal shears? No. Okay. Alright, well, nothing else here. Just this thing. And this is a little creepy. Hello?
That looks like a ventilation duct.
Oh, okay.
That looks like a ventilation duct.
Great! I am happy to have that information. Alright, where are we going,
It's too dark
Kate?
to continue. I might lose...
Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't really blame you on that one. As you slowly wander back the other direction. Kate, you're killing me here. What did
I don't
find?
need to do that.
What is it that
I
you
don't
don't need to do? Can we get out of here, please? Oh, it calls the elevator. I get it. You don't need to do that, do you?
I don't need to do...
Okay. So let's try pliers on the thing. Metal shears. Because really, we have only the one thing, and nowhere else to go. Come on, Kate, shake a leg. Why you do this, Kate? Why you take so long? Please. Alright. You can do it. I believe in you. Ooh, good job. Yep, this totally worked. Wow. Holy crap. You did some real work with those things. That's amazing. Okay. Now we're inside the place. Is there anything to do here? It looks like just travel. I don't see anything else that I could, like, pick up or interact with. Alright, next room. Stuff! Give me the thing! Is there more stuff to pick up? No. Okay, just the one thing. Fine. Fine. That's fine. Any stuff over here? More interaction. I can look in the window. Alright, look in the window. Oh, look. A no smoking sign. And a thing to turn. And why is this even here? What value do I get from looking in this window? What is... Why does the spark plug look like a dude? It's weird.
I can't go that way.
Really?
I can't go...
Alright, back out this way then. This was an epic journey to obtain a spark plug. Boing! Real Mario, our Kate Walker. She's got the hops. I mean, I guess having the spark plug is a good enough end in itself. So now let's check out that mine, I guess. Or can I just call Dan back? Now that I'm not in the mine?
Dan Foster isn't around to take your call right.
Well, I tried. I tried, buddy. It's the best I could do. Can I get up here somewhere? Oh, is it Dan calling back?
Yes?
Kate, can you hear me this time?
Yay, it's Dan!
Yes, I can hear you just perfectly, Dan, but I can't talk to you now. I'm in a
come
real
on,
hurry.
Kate. Take like 5
I wanted to
minutes.
say sorry. I know I wasn't very understanding last time. I've been feeling a bit bad about it.
Huh.
Okay, you're a real sweetheart, but I've got to leave you now. I'm not angry with you, so don't worry. I've just got to catch up to someone, and quick.
But Kate, this is really important.
I'll call you back, Dan. I'm sorry.
Oh. Her relationship is slowly falling apart. I mean, not like I think Dan was particularly good for her anyway, but it sucks that it's because of this circumstantial stuff as opposed to like actual problems within the relationship. That's something that I've always found irritating. Alright, let's plug some sparks, shall we? Oh, this is it. Aha. Oh my god, really? That's how this thing works? That's not... That is a heck of a decision. Oh my god, it's a mouse. Why is there a TV here? Anything else I can do out here? Nope. Just, like, not even anywhere else to go. Alright, keep on going then. Yeah, I mean, okay, so there have been problems already, and Dan is not the most understanding individual, nor the most empathetic individual. But, like... I don't know, I feel like this should have gone differently. Oh, I made it into the place.
That door is locked.
I guess. Why not just unlock it? See? There's all these cameras around. Are these cameras or guns? Like, that's kind of... freaky. Oh, alright, good. So I don't have to walk around now. I can just come in through here. So what have we got over here? An enormous pipe organ. What is one expected to do with this, one wonders? I see, it's got an automaton. Can I use this? Hey, Neto, and how's it going? No, nothing to do here. Nothing else to interact with here, either. I can still go into here. I don't know what I can do, though. It doesn't seem to be a way to interact with anything here. I guess I can see where you're going with that cryptomancer. Yeah, my hair's great, isn't it? I'm so happy with it. But like... it just feels so artificial to me. Like, the point of the stress is to break up the relationship. Whereas, you know, it might have been something that they could have worked around had circumstances been different. And that just bothers me. I don't know. Like, I don't feel it is an intrinsic problem between the two people. It's a... like, maybe there is a problem there, but it's definitely being exacerbated by the situation. Where are you going, Kate? Oh. Okay. What is this? Really? You think I don't have a screwdriver, for example? Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Oh, I see. It was a ladder that was being blocked off by a sign. That's super weird. Hey, buddy. How about you give me those hands back?
Hey, you. Who are you? Careful, I'm warning you. I'm not afraid of you, okay? What do you want? Why did you do that?
There must be some misunderstanding.
Because you reckon theft is all about misunderstanding, do you? Give me my hands back. Now.
Your hands? And what are those on the ends of your arms? I can explain everything to you. You see, I'm no thief.
You broke into my train, assaulted my driver, mutilated him, and stole his hands. Apart from that, you are not a thief.
I have not stolen them, miss. Only borrowed them for a while.
You've got to be joking.
I'm not joking with you, miss. I would never take such liberties.
They belong to Oscar, my automaton engineer. Why did you steal them?
They are extraordinary. Real mechanical wonders. I would never have been capable of designing such hands myself. Never. Such
never.
Such
wow,
precision.
This guy's so dramatic.
It is incredible.
Yeah, you're right. His accent is all over the place.
And just because you like them, you decided to steal them?
I have only borrowed them, little missy. Temporarily, you understand? Of course, I shall return them to you when I don't need them anymore. You can...
Excuse me?
You see, these hands are all I need to complete my plan. At last, I can finish off my automaton pianist and fulfill my dreams.
Wow.
Everything is now in place. You see, I have converted this old, useless, stupid factory into a magical theater. As you can see, the furnaces, piping, chimney stacks, they've all been converted into one gigantic organ. I will be able to accompany the world's greatest living singer. Now all I need is her...
He's completely nuts. Everybody is completely nuts. Am I the only sane individual in this whole mess?
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all. Without my engineer's hands, I'm stuck here, you see?
Everything I have designed, all that I have invented, everything is for her. Do you realize? Her. Oh, to hear her sing one more time here in my factory.
But
yeah, he's pretty much picking and choosing whatever accent he likes.
Helena. The one and only Helena Romansky. Her voice is so pure, like an angel. One day she came.
I mean, there is a precedent for that, right? There was the captain of the boat who basically swapped back and forth between like 4 different languages, as well as speaking just heavily accented English for fun.
Unreal. It was magical. I remember it like it was yesterday. Then, later, a long time later, she saved my soul. She saved my life and gave it meaning.
This is
When I
surreal.
was told that the mining program was to be abandoned, that this industrial city was consigned to oblivion, that I, its director, would from then on be
The application of
nothing but a
judicious
guardian
amounts of
these
force solve many
rusting
puzzles.
remains of a bygone age. That is when I first formed my plan to bring Helena Romansky back to this factory. But this time, she would sing for me.
Completely nuts.
And me alone.
And is
Oh my
she
God.
okay about this?
Sure. Once she finds out that I have done all this for her, when she realizes how I converted this vast network of pipes and tubes to create one of the most impressive organs ever made, then, you know, this was no small achievement, miss. Once
It never is.
molten iron flowed through here. Now there wafts only beautiful melodies. But then I realized I had to make an automaton pianist. I began to despair that I would never create hands that were intricate enough. But then you arrived. So lucky, don't you think?
Yeah, that must have been a happy coincidence for someone around here. So, when will this Madame Romansky come back? When do I get my hands back?
I don't know. Maybe someone should look for her. Tell her. Hey, why don't you go? The quicker you bring her back, the
There
sooner
appears to be
you
a
can
catch-22
carry on
here.
Your business trip. Now,
I can't
isn't that a good
leave
idea?
until Madame
And
Romansky
you
arrives.
promise that once Helena has sung, you will give me back my automaton's
But how am I supposed to find
promise
go
you,
anywhere?
You
For
have my
example,
solemn word.
to tell Helena Romansky
Well, I guess I'm
without
going to have to believe you.
hands.
Where should I go hunting for this singer then?
I have no idea. But
Oh
for
my
a woman
God.
of the world like yourself, finding her should pose no obstacle. Helena Romansky.
Why are you
was a
even
world
talking to this crazy
I have
stalker?
collected many objects.
Jeez,
souvenirs of
just
her
take the
that
hands
keep
and
in
go.
A shrine to her glory. It's
Weirdo.
like her own personal museum in a way. You should take a look.
Weird.
This whole story is completely nuts.
Yes. Completely. Alright, I mean, I guess let's go down the thing,
I'm sorry,
right?
I can't make
everything.
But
Oh, this thing again. Okay,
and,
yeah.
well, and what if I helped you to make some other hands just for your automaton?
Why should life be complicated when I already have what I need? And I very much doubt you are in any position to create such a perfect pair of hands.
You mentioned an automaton pianist, didn't you? Where did you find it?
I pieced it together myself, my dear. Except for the hands, that is. I admit that I underestimated the intricacy of this part of the design. A pianist's hands are very important, after all. But enough. Now he has a perfect set of hands.
The pianist was a
passion
he?
Amazes me. Have you designed any other automatons here?
No. Clockwork mechanisms do not interest me as such. I simply needed a robot capable of accompanying Helena Romansky on my huge organ.
Huge
I adapted
organ.
An existing model. A reject
Don't mind me,
automaton
I'm
second.
12.
I reconstructed it and adapted it to this new function.
An existing model, you say? Did you ever know Hans Vorarlberg? He was a kind of mechanical genius, like yourself.
Hans Vorarlberg? Yes. Or maybe... I don't know. No.
Sure, I understand. The number of automatons still functioning in this abandoned complex is amazing, though.
My dear, One thing is for sure. For many years, I have been totally alone here. If that man ever came to this city, he left long, long ago.
He built this city on his own, and then took off.
When you stepped on the train, you were trespassing on private property.
Everything in this city, sweet lady, belongs to the state. And to all intents and purposes, the state in this city is me.
Yeah, now all of a sudden he has like an English accent.
And besides, we never would have stopped here in the first place if its engine hadn't needed winding.
Well, as long as your train is at this station, it may be requisitioned and used for industrial purposes.
Out of the question. And I forbid you to do so.
Maybe I won't have to. Perhaps we can maybe come to some kind of agreement, my sweet lady.
I hope
Creepy.
so. And fast.
Oh,
Please
jeez.
excuse me.
So be...
Alright. I mean, I guess the next
Listen,
step is...
Obviously, all this has been just one big misunderstanding. So you're going to give me Oscar's hands back, and we're going to get out of your city immediately.
Out of the question. I must have these hands. That is all.
Please.
So...
Alright. I need to head out. Yeah, the accent is awful. Just absolutely god-awful.
It seems this monorail is controlled...
What? Oh, I came up from here. Okay. Yeah, this is a mess. There's going to be a ton of stuff to do here. Alright, so I'm just going to save now. And I think that's it for me for today.